Welcome in the Cafe Nightly Show. Not really. We are in a special season's greetings mode of things here in the Upland Plaza over on YouTube as well. A lot of prizes, a lot to talk about on the UGC's front, and this is kind of in a cooperation a little bit. And give me just a second.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I'm waiting for the Plaza to get caught up with me, Uplando, because we got a little
feedback.
feedback.
Yeah. Oh, feedback.
That'll be all the better now that I muted the cafe, muted the Plaza. So again, in cooperation with Upland, with a couple other broadcasters, with a few other things going on along the way. So we do have some guests. A lot of focus on again the holiday season. A Merry Christmas, belated Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, belated Happy Yule, and what else we got, Uplando? Find me some other holidays.
We had one other one last year. I can't remember what
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yeah, the rest of us Festivus. That's its Festivus.
How about Happy New Year and happy holidays to everybody, whatever you're celebrating this time of year. We all have New Year's in about a week, anyways.
Yeah,
there you go. We got a little bit for everybody, but we do want to focus and feature a lot of UGC, a lot of things that people have been working on the last year. That's always been a focus, and one of the great ways to put some highlight and some spotlight on the things people are doing is to give some of that stuff away, Uplando.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. And I do want to say this is kind of the extension. Goldsmith, we're back again. This is almost like the third year in a row that we've done something holiday and festive. So this is very cool to keep the tradition going. So I'm very excited to do that. And giving away things is what we do.
The first 2 years, I didn't get to get on camera with a Santa suit. So,
that's right.
Improvements. And Upland didn't have that opportunity last year. Now I do. So I've got to take what we've got coming along the way. Obviously, a big part of the evolution of cafes that we have the Plaza. That's what's open now. If you're on YouTube, hi. We will have plenty of ways for people to participate on both the YouTube side and the Plaza. Plaza comments, Uplando. That's where we're going to be looking, and there's a ton of comments in here already. Plaza comments are where we're going to be looking for interactions throughout the time. But realistically, you are already into that list of number of people who are in the cafe now for random drawings.
Yep, I'm catching them. I've got took a snapshot of all the people that are there. So we'll talk about the block explorers and those things. Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, we'll couch that prize. We'll let people know who already won what they already won, and that it's kind of closed, but if you want it, you want it.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Good. And the good news is there's enough people, and the people showed up and did the right things and came to the right place, that there's already winners, who don't know they're winners yet. We're gonna have some random drawings, so people who don't have race cars, people who don't want to race, people who are horrible at racing, they still have a good chance of winning something along the way. And again, we got punctuations with a bunch of great guests, some good interviews, some information that you may or may not already have, and again, a lot of featuring of hopefully new to you content creators in the Upland user generated content space, so you can see what's available for assets, and maybe you can win some along the way. Sounds like a plan, Uplando?
Yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm excited. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
I watch your camera go off, and you become a little guy in a hat. But
hey, behind the scenes, I'm doing a little juggling. I got my candy canes, my eggnog. I got to do a little thing,
I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. But I will pull in again. Like I said, we've got a little bit here. I know you told me, and again, this was the thing that you pushed on me, was how can we do 5 races? That's going to take over an hour, but we're gonna do it, Uplando. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do over an hour of racing, or probably close to that. And I want people to have a chance to know right up front that obviously some of the big prizes we're giving away towards the end, but there's big prizes right up front and throughout the night as well. So do want everybody to enjoy themselves and know that there's kart racing, there's car racing, there's opportunities for people who do not have cars or karts to participate and win as well. So I'm going to pull in real quick our first guest so we can get that conversation started and head towards that first wheel spin. The first prize is going out.
Yep, I'm gonna get it going right now.
Oof, there we go. Jacques, you are live. I don't know if your mic's back open. How are you doing?
Hi.
So I made this point that we're global and we got different time zones. What time is it for you right now?
It's 10 past midnight. Like,
Wow.
I watched all the awful Christmas movies that are out on Netflix at the moment, so it was perfect timing.
Well, then Merry Christmas. Officially Christmas for
Yeah.
Jacques. So I see the tree in the background. Love it. But I did want to bring you on, Uplando. See, look at it. He's doing all the work in the background. I love that. But I did want to bring you on. Obviously, big focus that we're trying to do is on UGC. That's what we're trying to do tonight. Remind people what we've done throughout the year, obviously, and the prizes along the way is kind of just featuring all that people are doing and have done. So, just give me a 3-second. Well, where did we start? Where are we now in UGC? And just because you're kind of the queen of that area a little bit, you and D-Tech probably.
No, there are way many more people out there that are doing way more. Like, I think the Ready Assets guys, they
Oh
do
yeah.
like crazy amount of work in this space, and I think yeah, it changed a lot since last year. I think the biggest change is that we have Jason Festa with us in the UGC chat on Discord, who is help me, I think he's head of right, that's it, right?
Chief Llama Llama
Creative
Llama.
director, I think.
Head of user generated content, I think.
No,
Maybe?
I think
No?
even above that. I
Oh
think
yeah.
Jason is the creative director. I just
Oh.
quickly
Oh, that
did
is
some
the right
LinkedIn
term.
stalking
Okay.
here. Yeah, so we always tease him a bit that he's like the father of Miles. Like, he created.
He did. Look what he did. He created Miles. He created Gaia, the art, the source art for Gaia, right? And we got to give him crap because the first iteration of Gaia was very human, and I've got my own little story about the first Gaia, but I just it's like he did not give us a llama; he gave us a person with a llama's face on front of it. But it was his choice. It was the way he wanted to represent her.
Yeah, well, I'm happy that he exists. That we have a Jason now that we can pull on his sleeve and tell, like, hey, what's going on here? What's the process? Where is our stuff? So I think it's if you look at UGC a year ago, it was some competitions. It was a bit all over the place, and now it's so much more streamlined. We see a lot of professional 3D artists popping up in this space as well. And a lot of stuff is pumping out of a lot of factories. I wish it was more. There's still room for improvement here,
Well,
but there's a big change. Yeah, for sure.
well, the bottleneck's still real, right? People are putting stuff in. It's not ready immediately.
I think I found where the bottleneck at the moment is, because the system did improve behind the scenes, but we're just not seeing that as much because there's another bottleneck. So you have, if you create something, it goes into the system. You have now a validator tool that checks everything, so the design team can easily see if something is like meets all the technical criteria. So that part is, I think, is being speed up with, like, I don't know how long they do about it takes, but it's way faster than it used to be. But then there's another team, the operations team, that has to put it in game, send it to the factories, and I don't know what they all do. They probably do a bunch of stuff, but that's where most of the UGC design is at right now. So they are approved by the creative team, the UGC team, and now they are at the Meta Ventures team, and there's like a big line of, I don't know, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say there may be like hundreds of assets waiting there.
You've got it. So hundreds of assets waiting. I know, and again, I know people who've been waiting months. Is that something that's circling around or getting better? Or because I know I talked to Jason a month ago.
the thing, it's difficult to pinpoint because I can only talk about my own stuff and from some other people, but a bunch of stuff got held up at the UGC part of the waiting line, and there were some issues there and stuff got lost, so that takes a bit. And once you're through there, then there's like this whole part that we don't really know about what happens and how long that takes, but you're just sent back to the line there again. So that's probably, if you put something in now, you pass the validator tool, you might be just as quick in game as you are with the old people who are still like struggling a bit there. But that's just me guesstimating what happens behind the curtains of Upland.
So skip the line by submitting it today. You're saying more or less?
Well, actually, that is something that was advised. Is if you got an email before saying, "Hey, can you change this or can you change that?" The email says, at least the old emails, they say, send it in through email. While the process is not sending it in email, but send it in again. So there's a bit of like conflicting communication there. So that delays stuff quite a bit. Like I have designs that I think send in 3 times through email and now have to send in again through the normal application while it's being sent in the back of the line. In the meantime, the requirements sometimes get changed, so you have to redo your model. So yeah, it's a struggle getting it there. But if it gets in, I don't want to say it's worth all the time and effort, but it is fulfilling to see it in game. And there's so much awesome stuff in game right now. So yeah, congrats to everyone
who's actually getting it. Well, actually getting it approved, anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
And you've done, and again, that I say you're one of the leaders in the area because you did go in early, and we mentioned this like back in Christmas 2022. Yes, 2021. Wow, Christmas 2021. Yeah, it's been a long time. That was our first UGC really where Upland took submissions and then they voted.
There was one before. There was one building competition before.
Yes, there was, and there was one building competition. They waited, a year after that was done to.
They just did one building per win, right? So there's just one build of those.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that and thinking like, oh, I don't know if I can say damn, but.
You can say that.
That looks difficult. Like imagine if you could do 3D design, that would be so cool. And like that was the end. I thought like that wouldn't be a thing. But
that was way in like I think February 2021 was when that happened. Yeah, and we didn't end up seeing that structure, that building, until after the UGC sale in 2021, that in the winter. So technically speaking, you're right. That was the first time there was a competition, but that structure didn't even come in the game until after the structure ornaments were put out.
Yeah,
which is why I don't want to be like but that's why I tend to say that the first iteration was the Halloween Christmas ornaments in 2021 because they actually hit the game before the structure build contest. Which is kind of funny.
You win.
I don't win.
This is your Christmas present. You're right.
Don't ask for anything else. This is all you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we started with that. There was competition there. We continued to have competition on these. Essentially compete and win. We had that for 2022 Genesis Week. Some people might be sad that there was like a disproportionate sales values because Upland might have put the wrong quantities out for some people. But
some people.
But I mean, that was a neck iteration, and it wasn't until end of the year 2022 that we actually got the map assets starting to come in the game, which was a promise that people were waiting on for a year and a half. Almost 2 years by the time they actually came.
Yeah, those people waited a long time. I think like people who do UGC right now actually
Mm.
do not have the right to complain when you compare it to the people who were in the original program.
That's where I was
There's
getting.
waves of complaining. There's waves of complaining. That's
Always when I complain in general, like it will take like a couple of seconds before I see Ben typing. I'm like, this ruins my entire like rant.
Yeah. You waited 2 weeks. You waited 2 months. I waited 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and again, and the next iteration of that, obviously, or the next iteration of what that happened was, and I just, again, that's enough of the history because I know we're trying to get through it. Upland's coughing in the background because he wants to spin a dang wheel.
I want to spin the wheel. I want to get some things away. Goldsmith, we're good to go.
You know what? Let's put a pin in this. I'm gonna let you spin a wheel. You got some names on there, Uplando?
Buddy, I've got almost 60 names on this wheel, and I'm ready to go.
You know what? Let's do it. So, do we have? And I'm gonna do this real quick as a share. I'm gonna keep you here, Dejacque, if I can. Merry Christmas. I know it. I know you're in the day of as of right now. Let's get this presented over here. I'm going to share this screen. I've got a screen of a ton of prizes by a bunch of sponsors dropping them in. Some of them being the people who made them themselves. Some of them being, I'm going to go clean this up.
And am I going to share the screen for me, or am I just going to spin?
I'm going to share the screen, and then I can have you share your spinning wheel so we can actually see it. Okay. So, you have the ability to share your spinning wheel, correct?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. So I'm going to take a look at right over here, and if you wanted to do it, you can, Uplando, and just share that prize list, and let's see what we're going to be going for up front here.
Amazing. Let me do that. Oh yeah, there it is. There you go.
There you go. I can take over if you want to, or you can take over if you want to.
I love this. So cool. Let's talk about this first. Let's talk about this amazing Upland asset that we have been distributed to ourselves to be able to present this to the Uplanders who got in. We took a snapshot, so there was already a snapshot for those who had gotten in first. Go ahead, Goldsmith.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it. And as you mentioned, you took the snapshot earlier tonight. The little bit of the couch, to the little bit of the surprise, the little bit of the it's already done, you already won, is the first 25 people into the Plaza today. As per the Plaza, what the Plaza recorded. Again, if you bounced in, bounced out, I apologize if it didn't record correctly. First 25 people as according to the Plaza. After 5:59. They do get one of these block explorers. Again, that is something that Upland's going to resolve on Tuesday. They'll be getting the names on the list from Uplando. I got you. I hope you got those snapped right. You happy?
Got them.
Okay.
I got them.
Okay. They'll be getting those names, in-game names from Uplando Tuesday the 26th. They'll be distributing those. So you've already won if you were here after 5:59 p.m. and I'm using East Coast time because that's where I am right now. 5:59 p.m. East Coast time. You got the snapshot was done at 6. If the first 25 people who are here, they did get are going to get one of these block explorers. Yeah. So let's get your wheel going. What do we want to throw on a wheel? I've got a wheel prize right here. And we're gonna do big prizes up front, Uplando. We're gonna do big prizes in the back. So let's do one quick one, and then we'll show you the next prize, which is gonna be the big one. So if you want to take over the board here from me. 2 arrows, mint number 116, 117, right turn arrow from D-Tech. You can see these at 11240 Peoria Street in Los Angeles, California, at his map asset shop. Again, that is going to be something. We'll see some more prizes from D-Tech today. We'll see some more Kart stuff. Hint, hint. But Uplando, do you want to take over and get that wheel up?
Yeah, let me go ahead and get the present on to make sure that it is actually presenting.
And then we'll do one more big spin. And again, big prizes up front, big prizes in the back here.
All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully, let's see. Good to go. We are going to do. Let's do this. Boom. There we go. We should be sharing now. Yes.
Well, let's make sure they're going through. I still see that we're sharing the holiday greetings screen.
Should be.
Oh, here it is. I got it. There we go. Look at that, Uplando. We found it.
Check it out.
Yeah.
We're going to do, of course, kart races. Yeah, that's right. 30 seconds. Names are on the carts. You will see them as they go along. Let's just kick it off, Goldsmith. What do you say? We just start the race.
Well, we've got a lot to do. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Go. There you all are. You
Here,
amazing.
call it out. Call it out, Dejak. Let's go.
Just get it. Here we go. The race begins.
Go, Uplando. I
I
can't see. There's too many people in there, Uplando.
It is a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people. I think it actually
did it crash, Uplando? Did you crash it?
It didn't crash yet. There we go.
There we go. Your stream's crashing because you got that Kansas City internet. All I can see is Asimov here. Because the names are covering each other.
Spastastic Gangsta. I see them in there.
I'm trying to read these here. King Cody, I see. Oh, he went way in the back. Laser flip looks like he's pulling up to the front. Spastastic up front. Let's find out.
Who got it? Let's see who got it.
Get those, Uplando.
I think our winner
covering each other
is Ellen. Is this John Ellen? Is that who that was? Let's take a look and see.
Get that popped up, Uplando.
Was our race winner.
And let's record it.
It is, yes. I will look to get the official name here. Bear with me. But that was the race. I'll make it a little bit longer this next time.
Yeah.
Congratulations to that winner. Marie Ellen. I'm sorry. Marie Ellen.
Wow, that makes it easier, Uplando. Ellen and Mary Ellen, two different people, Uplando. Two different people.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at this, I see it. Spastastic has it by a bumper, so I lied. But we'll get something to Mary Ellen as well. Let's do this again. Let's race one more time.
So the official was Spastastic as according to the race. Beautiful.
Yes, by the bumper. By the bumper.
Let's do a big one here, Uplando. So I'm going to take over. I'm going to show for just a half a second. So we'll show it, and we'll get back to it. So
please.
Let's take a look back here. I did say I had one other prize that we want to do up front. We want to do a big prize up front. So let's do a big prize. First UGC kart in the game of Upland, the Phantom kart. Dejak, do you have a kart design in yet?
I have not, but I'm talking about about a banana cart.
Oh, I know somebody will be happy about that. So you're working on a banana cart. This is
it will never be as cool as a D-Tex card because this one is like he has the right to claim the first one. It was like he set the bar quite high.
First one ever in the game of Upland. Again, there was a little bit of controversy in that they did not come out with 6 at the same time. It was the first one approved so that they could approve the second and the third and the fourth. But Dejak, you will all see the Dejak cart here someday, I'm sure. But the first cart, the claim to fame here, D-Tech, Death Ender in the game of Upland, the first cart, the Phantom cart. This is going to be for mint number 48, Uplando. So we'll be doing mint number 48 for a race car. You're gonna do a little race car again.
Yep, gonna do another race car. Let me get this list updated, if you won't.
Absolutely.
Don't mind.
Oh yeah.
Let me do that.
If someone just came in right now, they can win that car. Is that what you're telling me, Uplando?
Exactly.
You trying to stick some names in there?
I want to make sure that we get some names on the list here.
Absolutely.
So let me get it going. So keep on talking.
I've got Lightning Leg on YouTube right now. I see Cerness 4 is on YouTube right now. So let's make sure we got Cerness 4. We got Lightning Leg in there as well if we don't have them otherwheres.
Excellent. Added those to the list.
Perfect.
And then I'll restream back out.
Just NFT 3 as well.
Yep, doing
so
it.
So JT's in. Yep.
Let's give a little bit more information on the D-Tech, what they like, Samurai Quacks and things he's done leading up to this, and then we'll go.
This is D-Tech. So this is D-Tech's. He has his first 2 assets, right? The left turn, right turn arrow, and the Phantom are the first 3 assets that he is putting out himself. He continues to be an artist who works with other partners. Obviously, he's a partner in Samurai Aquatics. He does some work with Morchie's in doing some 3D modeling on the Blender side, working with a lot of her pixel style. So a lot of collaboration there. But this cart obviously is kind of that first iteration of him doing something really on his own. This car obviously and the arrows, the 2 race things coming hand in hand together.
Absolutely.
And And I know you're still pulling that up, Plano, still working on it.
I am. I'm making sure the list is updated. It's so many people. I'm so.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, you know what? Let's vamp. You know, that's what I do. So let's take a look at our shop right here. I'm gonna go look at our, and I'm gonna share this here real quick. Let's find out why not. So we're gonna share this tab right over here. So what? Just to make it easy, this is how we're gonna find our car showrooms here. Car showrooms right here. I'm applying this. I obviously lower right hand corner. I use my little directory tool, my directory from the little spyglass. I can sort by car showrooms. I can come into city. I can go do this to LA. I happen to know that the city that I'm looking for, or the shop I'm looking for, is in the city of LA. And there it is, DTEX Workshop Auto. Shop now. Well, there we go. And we can see that he reserved mint number 1 at $399. That's because make it a special car and put in a special price on it. But everything that's in the shop right now, Uplando, I can report, and it's just the way it is reserved. As he continues to produce these cars have been reserved in advance. So the winners of the carts tonight, Uplando, they might get a cart before somebody who's trying to buy one right now, because there is a line, and as they're being minted, they're already spoken for.
A cart before the horse, Goldsmith. And so here we go. So here we go. I've got this set up and ready to go. I can go ahead and restream this out. This is for a cart. Is this what we're doing here?
We're doing it for a cart, Uplando. We're gonna do this. We're gonna give big prizes right up front. We're gonna give big prizes later.
I love it. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and present this. You let me know when we are on the screen.
Well, when you're on this, when I can see what you're streaming, I can get it presented. Yeah, get it shared.
Definitely do so. And there we go. Good sir. Good sir.
Perfect. All right.
We have reindeers. It's apt time for a little bit of reindeer race. You
gonna take a minute on this one? Are you gonna take a minute on this one because it's a big prize? Are you gonna take you're taking a whole minute on this, Uplando, because you have the big prize?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little the way to go here. So here we go. There we go. Get your reindeers on. Get your bets down. Oh my god!
And how many names do we have in this overall, Uplando?
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
What, were you blowing your ears out with music? You're lucky we're not sharing it.
Yes. Blowing my ears out with the music. We have 61 people in this race. We've got Asimov, we got Ricey, we've got Beats. We have so many people in this race. Dragon, Brain. Oh, look at that
up front here. Ricey
Crypto Dragon.
Ricey looks like he's pulling up front. Ricey and Origin 541 coming to the front. Looks like Spastastic is coming back up, and there's Ricey back up in the lead. I can't see the name on that one just yet. It looks like it's Goer in the lead. Coming up behind Goer is Sunstar. Behind Sunstar, we see King Cody coming up, racing towards the end here. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and it looks like Wolf Warner is going to be the winner.
Warner.
There you go, Uplando. That's how it's done. If we can actually read the names and they're not laughing at each other.
Yeah. Yes, that is how it's done, Goldsmith. There you go.
And that's a good one, Uplando. It splits them off. We can actually see them when they come out at the end. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, got a little bit better. A little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Congratulations, Wolf Warner.
All right. And I appreciate that, Uplando. We've got a couple big ones out of the way here. I want to do a little bit of racing here. So first track, what did we decide? Do we know what track we're going to pull up here up front, Uplando, on this first?
What? I know we had some guests standing by, and I think
we're
always love it when DeJacque is on. So we don't want to keep DeJacque from eggnog and stuffing stockings and doing her holiday stuff. So
we don't do that over here. I don't even know what eggnog is.
It's just Krampus, Uplando. We're just going to watch out for Krampus.
Yeah. So maybe just vodka and nog, just vodka nog.
Yeah, that's our tradition.
There we go.
I thought it was like if you read the British storybooks for the little kids, it's like leaving out sherry for Santa. Whatever makes Santa happy. So do you want to stick around for a race? I've got Elijah Judah coming to do a race on his racetrack. If you want to hang out and do a announcing on a race. That's enthusiasm. Enthusiasm.
I'm still awake, so I'm definitely here.
All right, let's do this. So what we're going to do, Uplando, is we're going to go back. I was still streaming it, so I'm going to get back to the races here so we can get this up and going.
Absolutely.
And I'm sharing the screen currently so people will see what's going on. We did talk about, doing some kart races. We will be doing some kart races tonight. If you don't have a car and you have a car, you can participate. If you have a slow car or a fast car or a medium car, thank you to my friend More Cheese for kind of leveling the playing field. You want to talk about you came up with a term. She came up with a race. Tell me about what cheese flavored races are.
Cheese flavored race. I tell you what, both Cheese and I were in the URL races that had went on. This was one of their seasons that we had done, and we had experienced as a first round of the URL racing, maybe second or third round of this league that they had going, that there were some errors, there were some things happening. You take the good with the bad, you learn, you move on. One of the things that More Cheese that Angela had done when we were on a stream, and she had started to do, hey, I come up with this idea. The racing would be if you place second, or if you place third, or if you come into a certain area in the race, or however you may do this. And then she had different kinds of parameters. I say that's a cheese flavored race. I like it. It's the flavor of the race. That's what it is. So I don that. I give her the coin of cheese flavored races. You make up the winner or whatever the winner is going to be, and off you go.
Yeah. So we have the opportunity to do that. And again, because we're putting that term up front, let's see what we're going to do for a race, Uplando. Let's pick a race that is going to be something that is going to be put out by somebody in the community, somebody who is a UGC, not coming, these racetracks, racetracks as a meta venture here, relatively new, but again, being something where people have the ability to monetize these. There is no entry fee for any of these races tonight, so no monetization for the racetrack owners. But let's highlight who we're looking at for racetracks. You got a favorite one in mind, Uplando? You know what? I hear you've got one in the fair city of Fresno.
Yeah, there is the WWP racetrack. It's the Woodward Park racetrack. It's the race around the lake.
Look at this. So we can do a race around the lake here, get things started. If you're watching the comments still up, Lando, in the plaza, because I did have to jump out because we're running and stuff. If you want to keep your eyes out for suggestions from the audience, I got a couple racetracks that we're definitely going to do throughout the night, but we do have a couple opportunities to choose the racetrack as well.
Yeah, there's so many people in there now. You could forgive us for trying. We'll get back and forth and do as best as we can, but we will look at racetrack suggestions, and we've got some guests that are going to come on. We'll race their tracks as well, so we'll do everything that we can, and we'll probably race a cheese breeze and the raceway as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a perfect race for that when we've got plenty of things to give out along the way. So we have I'm going to be jumping in this race myself so that I can hold it. That means there's going to be 5 people who are going to be able to race, able to join here into this race, and
any vehicle type,
vehicle type. And why does it not matter? Because it is not going to be first and it is not going to be second that win this race. We said race number 1, right up front. Race number 1, again, as we said, Uplando, big prizes up front, right? So we've got race prize, 2 arrows, mint number 114 and mint number 116 together of the right turn arrows.
That's right.
And then we have the Phantom Kart, another one of those Phantom Karts.
These talk about some prizes, my friend. We're giving away carts like they are candy canes out here. This is amazing.
So we are looking at the private code. I am streaming the private code right now. So if anyone hasn't noticed, it is SHHPUCEH to get in. So I'm going to jump in. Let's see who is in the race. It says we're ready to start. Let's hope everybody can get in. Again, race is up. SHHPUCEH. It's open now. Get in. 5 people can get in. The 2 prizes are going to be the Phantom Kart number 47, and we're going to do the left turn arrows. And drum roll, Uplando. Let's give this to Dejak. What numbers are going to win in this? Can't be first.
What's it gonna be, Dijak? What's it gonna
Dijak,
be?
you make someone happy, make someone sad.
What? Wait, what? What is the question? Sorry.
The question is, pick two numbers less than 6 more, or less than 5 more than one
Two
that
places.
you want to be the winners. Yeah, 2
Less
places.
than 6?
Less than 6.
Well,
So it could
3.
be
3, and
Yeah.
pick one more.
4?
Perfect.
There you go. Third and fourth.
Third place is going to win a Phantom, the first UGC kart in the game of Upland. There are very few in the game right now. They're being actively manufactured. There is a waiting list to purchase one. You can win mint number 48, 47. I apologize. We just gave away 48. You can win mint number 47 right now if you're in third place. If you're in fourth place at the end of this race, you're going to win those 2 arrows. And again, you've got 3 ways to control how you are winning, how you are losing this race. That is going to be by lane selection, by brake, and by using your boost judiciously. So I got Ricey in the race. I've got Greg Zodic. I've got Maui. I've got Laban. Let's get one more in there so that we actually are going to have some competition. Again, there's 2 great prizes in here. If you can get yourself in, we can get this race started.
What is the code again? Someone's asking that on YouTube.
It is SHHPUCEH. Win it before you can buy it, essentially, Uplando.
That's right. There's a cheese-flavored race coming up for the win here. Going to be a kart. Amazing stuff.
I'll drop a hint here, Uplando. We said big prizes up front, big prizes in the back. We've got one more kart left to give out tonight. But we do have one more. I'm trying to get into this race. I've got 5 out of 6 in there. I'm waiting for that 6 to get dropped in.
Yeah, get in there. Get
in there.
Yourself all squared away. Make it go. Ricey, wanted to make note. Ricey's working with a group. Hopefully, I'm going to spill this right now, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and do it. He's working with Monero. I have watched him come along in his Blender skill set in part of going into the UGC, looking for those designers who'd worked in Blender like a D-Tech, like a Lily, had helped him out. And I mean, he just took to it like a duck to water. Boom. He's got this amazing asset. They're going to be bringing it in through Uplandia as an asset going to be usable in the game for Monero. They've got a cool expansion that is going to get, it'll be dropped later on in 2024. Lots of fun, more mechanics, but hats off to Ricey for his design. Very, very cool stuff.
That's very cool. And again, we've got 6 in there, Uplando. So because I am a racer in this race, whatever I come in is omitted. I'm probably not going to do too well because I'm not going to be actively trying to pursue those positions. But position number 3, position number 4, omit myself from that list, are going to be our winners. We're waiting for connections for all the racers. It does take a little bit to catch up here sometimes. We do have 5 racers in the race, 3rd and the 4th in the column, 3rd and the 4th, and who wins are going to be who wins. Again, 3rd place is going to be D-Tech's kart, the first kart in the game, the Phantom, and then our first UGC kart in the game, the Phantom, and then obviously 2nd place is going to be those 2 left turn signals. We're getting there, Uplando. Come on.
Well, I was going to say, and this has a Dijak blessing on this cart, so it's extra special. This one, yeah, exactly.
So Dijak, I'm going to need you to call this out. You feel good to this?
About the race?
Yeah, about calling it. About like.
Yes, I feel great about this. Okay. I have to say that this will be the first actual Upland race that I will see.
Oh wow.
So all my blessings are in this one.
I like it. I think those are vodka nog blessings from Dijak right here on this car. I love it. It's gonna be amazing.
They don't have nog, Uplando. No eggnog.
We don't have that up here.
Vodka nog, vodka gog, mead, whatever it might be. Just throw a little vodka in it. It always spices things up a little bit. Hey, I will say that this is going to be extra difficult because you are in this race, Goldsmith, but so somebody's going to have to place themselves before or after you just to get in there just right. So
I'm probably going to be hanging out in the back, Uplando.
That's what you think. You never know.
I mean, I guess if people really want this to be a slow race, they can make it a slow race if they really want it to. But waiting for this to get going here again, waiting for other players. Someone's got slow internet today, Uplando.
It happens.
So It does
Usually is me.
happen. So it's gotta wait for that last person to load before we can get started. So as we're still waiting for that to happen here, I might as well, make sure I'm sharing this tab. There we go. You can all watch me waiting as I wait, because that's exactly what I'm looking at right now.
I'm still taking in names. I'm still, if you're
Okay.
into the City Center, or if you're over on YouTube, I'm putting your name on the list more and more. We'll be doing some giveaways, some more races. It'll be fun.
And with these Uplando, because these are giveaways, and these are using people's Upland name, it's easy enough. If you're worried about how are we keeping track, we can reach out to you in your communications in game chat, so you can get a message there. We will shoot those out. If you are called out as a winner, 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready to shock 1, go, call it.
It's all you, Dijak
Here's my
Spotlight.
blessing, but I'm not sure if the stream is working because I'm not seeing anything. You?
Oh, you don't have it on the screen, Goldsmith.
Oh! I'm sharing it. Uplando. There we go. There you go, Uplando. Now it's working.
Ricey's out in front. Dijak, can you see him up in the top right-hand side? 1 through 6.
That.
All right, so the Ricey's up in the front. That puts him way out of the race. He's not going to get anything if he stays up where he is. Greg Zonic is in the same position. Look at 190 kilometers an hour. The guys who are much slower than him are never going to catch up with him unless he learns how to apply that brake.
Goldsmith, I want Dijak to call it right now. Who do you think is going to be 3rd and 4th, Dijak? Give us your.
I have to say Brave and Swiss because I'm biased like that. Dutchies will always win.
Well, look, Raven Swiss right now. It is 12:45 a.m. on Christmas. So Happy Christmas, Raven Swiss. But right now in 3rd place. So right now winning that car, Uplando.
Boy, Maui playing the long game in the back with LeBon. I like what they're doing here.
They could be. If you've got your boost saved, you may still have your opportunity to sneak up. But using your boost right here, at this point in 3rd place for Brabant Swiss to hold that position in 3rd place. We're going to watch out for people using those same tactics here towards the end, as we do get closer to the end here. Maui's still in 4th place, still holding that down as far as getting that prize. So getting the left hand turn arrows. I don't see Ricey putting a lot of effort to slow down, or Greg Zonic.
I'll tell you what, Goldsmith, if you do look, you can see some jet skis on the lake over there in the nice bodies of water as you go through here. And then as you come to the beginning of the track, you also see some nice Uplando barriers that were made by Lily, another UGC member. Very cool stuff. But there's fishing going on. There's camping all over here in the Wilbur Park Lake. There's the Wilbur Park geese. There's Dijak right there. She's doing some jumping the shark type Happy Days stuff over there. There it is right there.
So we're in the 3rd lap now, Dijak. You got to start calling this. So we got Brabant Swiss in 3rd place. We got Maui in 4th place. Oh, look at that! Greg Zonic found the break. Good job, Greg Zonic.
I'm really hoping that Ricey's still going to find the break because that will be like a power move.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. They found it. They found that break. Here we are about 3/4 of the way through the second here, and we found the break here. Greg Zonic here 3/4 of the way through the 3rd lap. We're headed towards the end here. 2nd place. Brabant Swiss holding in 3rd place. Maui, if you just come with speed, you might catch up. Maui does look like he's ways back there still, but has the opportunity to sneak up as we are headed into the end here. Boom, lap time. Looks like we're waiting for the end anyways, but looks like we already have a 3rd place in.
Look at the kilometers per hour on the slow ones.
Maui still coming down for 4th place. Looks like that Maui may be there. LeBon, you can catch up Maui, just barely having an opportunity to do so. And you know what? I'm almost in the end here. Yeah. LeBon, you gotta make your car go faster. Yeah. I'm about to run you over. All I'm trying to do is stay in last place so I'm not in this race, Uplando.
I hear you.
So obviously we do have 3 finishers already. We are still waiting to finish the end of this race. I'm trying to push LeBon a little bit faster to get through the rest of this race. I guess that's what I get for having a Series TE that I put in this race. No, get back over here. Just push LeBon.
Yeah,
Just skip.
push
There
him.
you
There
go.
you
Push
go.
him.
There you go.
Push him on. I can't.
Oh,
Well, I can't do that. Come on, I gotta put my brake on.
What?
Now I gotta brake just to finish this race. Come on,
Amazing. Oh, here we
can
go.
do this, LeBon.
You never
LeBon's
know. This is going to be a race for the end here. This is going to be
LeBon got
amazing.
lapped already.
I
Come
see
on, let's
that.
get this finished. Oh, let's get this finished. I just want to see the end of this. I will tell you, Uplando, it looks like we're Bronze Swiss, and it was Maui third and fourth. But again,
Amazing.
being so far behind LeBon, I don't know. You didn't use your boost here. I don't. I think we're just waiting for the end of it, Uplando.
It is. It's almost a demolition derby more than a race at this point. Is what
just pushing each other around just to see what it's like. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I love it.
Everyone should be happy that that's not implemented, because those cars would be gone now.
So much damage. Ricey, Exotic, first place, second place. Congratulations, you win nothing. Brabant Swiss, a brand new Phantom. Again, win it before you can buy it, because they are backlogged right now for reservations. So you will be getting this. I will probably make sure this gets done here today or tomorrow. So congratulations there. LeBon, how did that happen, Uplando?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, it was a well-fought race, and I enjoyed it.
It was so Maui hadn't crossed the finish line, because I don't know Uplando, because Maui hadn't crossed the finish line. LeBon 4 minutes 56 seconds, getting fourth place. I did not see LeBon's passing Maui, but apparently it happened. So congratulations, everybody in the race, and thank you so much to Jacques. Do you got anything else before I go and bring another guest on in here tonight?
No, I was very happy that this was my first race to watch, because this was exciting. I should do this more.
So yeah, these races, now that people can actually use a brake and actually can push things along, is a little bit exciting. Uplando, give a little more plug for the cheese flavor.
I'll tell you what, the cheese flavored race is in. We've got the Dejac called Brabant Swiss and LeBon coming in third and fourth, winning their prizes there. I've got them recorded. This was for what did third was for what?
A Phantom, Uplando.
And then the fourth place?
Number 47 Phantom.
Excellent.
And then fourth place was for our left turn arrows to dress up a racetrack. If you've got a racetrack property and you want to kind of highlight what's going on there, you can put those turn signals on, or turn arrows on your racetrack, and they look good wherever else you want to put them.
I love it. I think it's great. It's fantastic. Thanks for the cheese flavor race. Let's get back over, and then we'll spin a wheel if you like, because I got new names put on that wheel.
Wow, you want me to give you your wheel put up here, Uplando? We can do that.
It, and then we'll bring your next guest on at the time being.
All right, let's do that. Well, thank you so much, Dejac. Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Merry Christmas to you all too.
Vodka, not eggnog. Have a great night.
Yeah.
And you're welcome to hang out, Jacques. No, we're not kicking anyone out. But I do want to bring our next guest in as Uplando, as you work on getting your screen together so that I can share it.
Yep, doing it right now. We're getting.
I'm bringing you on, Elijah. You put some clothes on. No, you look good. You look great, buddy.
What up, Upland? What up? What up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, my friend.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Looking good, and now you got you on screen. I don't mean to cut you off directly on screen. We're going to go to a wheel, and then we'll come back. Stay tuned for Elijah. We're still going
to see him, Uplando. He's
that's
just real
true.
small.
That's true.
Real small.
That's true. He's just going to be small. That's right.
Get it up there, Uplando. But did you find a prize? What do you want to share? What prize we're going to do first, Uplando?
You know what? That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Prize on there and see what we've got. We've done the left turns. We've done the right turns. We've done some phantom carts. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do some of these amazing carpets, Goldsmith. Have you seen these over there at the El Tingus del Chapu? Is that it? Man, did I say it right?
El Chapu. Yeah, El Chapu's a funny guy.
Great.
Yeah, he's Spanish first, English second speaker, but you don't know the difference. You don't know the difference until every once in a while he goes, "Oh, I don't speak English." You're like, "Yes, you do. Yes, you do." But he's like, "But just I don't know the word for that." And that happens to any of us who's speaking the two languages. But again, he's a very funny guy. Sometimes he cusses a little bit, but I think we all do every once in a while. But very fun guy here. Al Chapo's shop here at 12079. That's 12079 Wick Street, Los Angeles, California. We're going to do 2 spins here, Uplando, 1 for each of these carpets. And he's going to let you pick. He's got a France, Germany, Spain, Japan, Mexico, and a USA carpets as options. You can see the scale here. This is a medium-sized factory. Medium-sized showroom. So you can see the scale here, how large these carpets are, these outdoor carpets, outdoor rugs that you can have on your property. And again, 4 designs, 6 designs, France, Germany, Spain, Japan, Mexico, and USA as options there, Uplando.
Yeah, this is going to be good. I'm going to get this thing all set up. Again, you get your choice, which I love it, of these carpets. I've got a few myself. So definitely get over there. If you don't win one, check it out. Let's get this all set. I want to make sure that the amazingly loud noise is down. Here we go. All right, let me share the screen, Goldsmith, and we'll be ready to go. Of course, we're going to do 2 of these, like the Goldsmith said. And let me get this started. Okay.
Where is it? There it is.
When we started.
Well, we're live. I can see it. A whole minute. So those are all Santa Clauses, huh?
Santa Clauses racing to get the presents down the chimney, Goldsmith.
How many people we got here, Uplando?
67.
Well, let's get going. Let's get those 67 people rolling.
Let's do it. Let's get these Santas running towards their chimney. We'll get them started, and there they go. Look at that. Look at the. I love that Rudolph is in there waiting to get Santa into the sled. That's a nice little feature there. Justin NFT Goer, Artie.
Rudolph is cheating.
Viper. What's that?
Rudolph is cheating. He just flies over everyone.
Oh well, you know.
That's the way he does. Ian Betts. What's that?
This is another where it's hard to call because I can't see people in front of other people. I can see Goer, but Goer's definitely not first place. First place is someone. Oh, Ace is up there. See, look at. I'm glad it's not Ace's prizes that Ace is about to win. Ace 696. Who's that? Who's that on number 46 there? Sarah.
Oh, it's changing up. Rimland is up top over there. Crypto. What's that? Sergio Glance. Crypto Dragon is there. This is going to be a close one. We got 7 seconds to go. Let's see who's going to cross that finish line, Goldsmith.
What is wrong with these? Are these tripping? Are they tripping up? They're changing that fast. Arian the third. Arian 3D. I'm sorry. Arian 3D.
There you go. Jumped in the sleigh. There you go. Getting yourself an amazing carpet there. You're going to choose your own carpet. Let's go and let's reset that again.
We'll do one more of those.
Yep, we'll do one more. We'll do another Santa race. Let me get it all set up. All right, Goldsmith, are you ready? We're just going to start it. We're just going to go.
Let's do it, Uplando. Let's make it happen.
These Santas are going to race. As you saw last time, Rudolph does do the vodka nog. He does it right up front. He puts it in the sleigh, takes off from front, and waits for Santa in the end.
Wow, he's waiting. Oh, that makes sense. So, DeJacque, the reason why Rudolph has to go up front is because Santa wants to get in the sleigh. And the Santa that doesn't make it, all the rest of Santas, they don't get to go.
This is an animal running for a bunch of guys.
Or from them. One or the other. Because
it's an incentive, DeJacque. It's the
poor animal.
I mean, isn't that what Christmas is all about? No.
Yeah.
It's about animal rights for reindeer, I guess. That's why Uplando. It's all about Santa not being treated right for Rudolph, and then Santa appreciates his value.
Hey,
maybe?
That's right. Laser flipping gangsta scientist. Oh, is Willie Cash going to come?
No,
from behind
Laser Flip's going to take this. No, whoa! What just happened?
Oh,
Andrea Pliati. Yes. Uplando.
Amazing.
What was that? How is that done?
That's how Santa has his special vodka nog, and boom, there he goes, right out in front.
There you go, Uplando. So we got 2 prizes in here, and we saw how long it took to get the registrations in on the race. So we're going to start that right up front as I'm going to encourage Elijah to jump in here. And I'm going to actually ask Elijah to help me right up front so we can start the registrations for our next race. Elijah, help me out.
Okay.
Jump in and give me the address of our next race.
Okay, the address of the next race is the Ithaca Run race course. Here's the address right here. The address is 3170 Boudar Avenue. That's in Los Angeles, California. That's 3170 Boudar, Budau. Avenue, Los Angeles, California. That's in El Sereno.
Perfect. And I'm going to jump in and share my screen to show you how I do that just one more time. Again, if you are racing like the Jacques, you are new to racing, maybe, just maybe it's going to be helpful for you to know what's going on. So I'm going back to present my screen so I can actually show this going down here in Upland. Let's see if I can find the right one. This is what I get for having more than one Upland open at once. Serves me right. All right, so I'm looking at the racetrack now. Ithaca Run, as you can see, the Ithaca Run's right here. I'm going to view that track. I'm going to create a race over here. We're going to do private server. We're not going to allow it AI. Let's get 6 of us in here. $0 entry fee, 0 UpX entry fee. I'm going to use that the fast truck again, so I don't slow us all down.
Definitely do a cheese flavored race, and we'll have Elijah pick who's going to get in on this.
Absolutely. This race is going to be cheese flavored. We'll Elijah choose 2 spaces here. We're gonna have a quick conversation as we're waiting for people to jump in, and I've got a number here. The number to jump into this race again in the game of Upland. You are going to want to go to private races. J as in Juliet 24 JXVB2. And Elijah, jump in while we're doing this. What numbers do you want to see? And then we'll start talking about Ithaca Run and what you guys are doing over in the real node.
Hannah, how many numbers are we choosing here?
We are choosing Uplando 3, I believe. We're choosing 3 winners.
So 3 winners. Wow.
3 winners. Okay, so 3rd place, 4th place, and 2nd place.
Nice.
Okay, and who's getting what prizes? Because I will jump back and show the prizes here as we're waiting for people to jump in.
3rd place winner. Okay, you're going to show the prizes now.
I'm going to show the prizes, but you can tell me who gets the big one, who doesn't get the big one. Uplando's going to pull up the table as well, so that he can see this along the way.
3rd place winner gets the big one.
Okay.
4th place winner gets the normal one, and then 2nd place winner is that a big prize for the last one?
We got a couple big prizes. I mean, I've got a prize from you. That's a pretty big prize.
All right, so let's make it all big prizes, man. We had the Ithaca Run.
Let's do it. I like that. That's the way to go big. I like
all big prizes. All 3 of them big prizes. Let's go.
All right. Here, let's make it. Let's make it happen. So, the 3rd place is going to be we're going to call 3rd place 1st place. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
3rd place is 1st place.
There you go. 3rd place is going to be Witch's Hat model number 2301A, and from Lily Bud Design Group. This is from Lily Field. If you're familiar with Lily Field, her and her husband Buster has they have the businesses together. And this is going to be 6 of these. Oh, but wait, there's more. There's going to be 4 of these concrete barriers we can see right here, and 2 spectator seats. This is kind of a racing bundle. It gives us a little bit of an opportunity to see things. Here's your spectator seat. Here is your the barrier, and here we have 6 of these witches' hats. You might call them traffic cones here in the States. Australia, they will not call them traffic cones. They refuse, apparently.
So the witches' hats are going to be the big prize, Goldsmith?
No, Uplando. All of them are the big prize.
Oh my gosh, all 3 of those. So they get the witches' hat, the spectator seat, and the concrete barriers as the big prize.
That's one prize. That's going to be 3rd place. And then what we're going to do for 2nd place? Let's go find it, Uplando, or which is going to be 4th, right? Right, yep. Elijah?
Yep.
All right. So we had race number 2.
Amazing.
We were going to do, I believe, right here. Did we find it? Did we?
Make it happen.
Did we do race number 2, Uplando? I think we were going to do race number 2. We might have to sort this out afterwards, but I'm going to have you flag this one. We'll do race number 2. We'll find that prize. Oh, I think it was all the way down here. I think it was all the way at the bottom, right, Uplando?
Yep.
You've already found it. You're on top of it, Uplando.
All the way down below.
But there we go. Almost there. Race number our position number 3, technically the last, or sorry, so position number 4, technically the second place, if you want to call it that, is going to be the radio. That's place 4. Where we were, Uplando, on race 2. You said you found it.
Down. Yep, we had that. So that was a.
Help me,
race
Uplando.
number 2.
You found it. You said.
Oh, spectator seats. We had it, didn't we? On.
We had an additional set of spectator seats that we're going to give away.
Let's make sure.
Because we're doing a set of spectator seats from Elijah Judah.
Okay, great.
So we're doing a set of spectator seats from Elijah Judah. So that will be. We'll do that as the 4th place.
Yep.
And then what else did we have for 3rd place on that, Upland?
We had some of the tiles from Ace. We can do one of the tiles.
Excellent. So let's do those tiles. So which tiles are we doing? We're gonna do from Ace. We're gonna do the tiles.
We're gonna do the stone floor tile.
Beautiful
stone floor tiles. Yeah.
Beautiful. So 5 pieces of this tile. We will help you, whoever the winner is, with the information on how to pick these up. These are going to be reserved for you in the shop here. These are going to be 5-pack. There we go. Oh, no, I apologize. We're going to do a spin on that, Uplando. We're going to do a 5-pack of these elite soccer statues. Look at that. That's great too.
Soccer statues are great.
Yeah. These elite soccer statues, 5 of these are going to go to 2nd place in this race, but we're going to call it 4th place in this race. And then back to number 2, Elijah Judah, is going to be your race bench, your race spectator seat. Let me get that pop back up so we can see that again, because I did have that up, but I'll get that shared one more time. Copy that image, get that back here.
And you'll see that medium trackside seat featured all throughout the Ithaca Run race course. So that's the one that's actually featured on the track. There it is.
Awesome.
Beautiful. So, and I did want to do this Uplando, because we do have this in here. I'm going to go back to Ace, so we will feature Ace's shop here when we do a couple more spins, because we're going to do a bunch of spins in a row. But here for Elijah, let's put this out here. So this is a track stand. You can purchase this at 5357 Valley Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, at the Real Note LA. What else you want to tell me about this seat? I'm looking at it right here.
Yep. So that seat, actually, we're going to be hoping to tie that into layer 2, working with the Land for Land, working with Slav, working with Upland Ready Assets. That's a squad to work with, man. They do some awesome work. They actually designed that for me. But we're going to be working to bring that thing into layer 2, so that if your property has this on there, we can add different types of colliders so that you can actually sit down in them in the layer 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So you have to put essentially collisions so that you can say that this is where the seat stops and the butt starts.
Yep, and you have to make sure they're facing the right way. It's going to all be done in Unity, but if your property has this on the front, then when we're in layer 2, we'll be able to race carts past your property, and you'll be able to spectate outside of your layer 2 property too. So different things like that. It's going to be cool, man.
Well, I love that. And you can see right now we're sharing the screen, or should be anyways. We are on the Ithaca Run. If I look on the left side, I see a bunch of totems. If I look on the right side, as far as I can see, I see a bunch of those spectator seats right along with the track star.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, man. So many Uplanders design. So many of the Upland designers, their designs are on here. More Cheese. Shout out to More Cheese. You can't really see it right now, but when we come back around, there's a white picket fence on there. That's one of hers. And there's a one-way sign. I got that from More Cheese too. You're gonna see basketball goals from Sergeant Loco, all kinds of Uplanders, things that are on the track side. So I'll probably be, if I can remember them as we go, I'll give the shout outs.
I would do want to mention something about Elijah. Real Note LA, the first actual in-game, basically the Cafe 3D experience with spatial that you put into the game, and your area here has built out so amazing. You've got structures all over. You've got map assets on the board. This track is stuffed with amazing, otherwise these UGC map assets that have been brought to your area. And I dig the Real Note LA, and it's going to be fun to go around the track and see all these things.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. God has been good, and He is good. So I'm thankful, man. And look, you're gonna see some. Wait till you see the D-Tech. Shout out to D-Tech. He's that go kart that you're giving away. You're gonna see that parked on the track. You're gonna see his arrows featured on the track. The arrows that you gave away tonight as a prize are coming right up.
Look at these Meta Ventures. Look at these amazing colors, the structure ornaments that are all over these. I mean, there is not too much of an empty space in the house, man. Oh, there's the arrows. Those are very cool.
It is.
Very cool.
All right, let's start it here. So things getting started off. Some of the same names in here. Love to see new names each race. We are going to see that obviously we have different positions here, so different racing strategies right up front. And we said third place, fourth place, and second place being the three that are going to be winning prizes along the way. Just NFT 3, obviously, in the first place, maybe biding time up there. I do see I'm way in the back right now, and I probably will stay there if people don't use their brake too much. Cernus is in a position to obviously fifth place to sneak into fourth place, and Blue currently in fourth place, Ricey currently in third, and Brant Swiss in second place. Obviously, our first three winners as of right now in the race.
Bring us to that overhead helicopter view, Goldsmith, so we can check that out. And then I do want to throw one level of difficulty also in this. So for every time that a racer passes the finish line, they've got to take the shock vodka nog. They've got to do the shots.
Uplando. You can't pressure people like that, Uplando.
They've got to do that. No, they got to do that.
No, they can take it. They can take water, Uplando.
Okay,
water.
Fine.
You can't pressure people on what they're drinking, Uplando.
Fine. We'll go with the water. I'll do a little.
It's not 1972, Uplando.
Yeah, there you go. A little H2O, Elijah. I like it.
Yeah, Elijah. If you're having water, have the water. I just had some coffee because, hey, it's 7 o'clock, Uplando. It's time.
I understand.
It's 9 a.m. somewhere.
Yeah.
No, it's so 5 a.m. somewhere. That's my coffee stuff.
I like Jacques' time. I like.
That's my coffee show that never happened. 5 a.m. somewhere.
Are those railroad tracks on the left hand side? That's what that is.
They are. They are. I didn't know.
I've never seen them like that.
Upland.
Oh, Upland put those train tracks in.
Yeah, because they're really there.
Oh, that's
great.
Cool. So look at all those as we come around the corner. Look at all of those race stands that we can see from the top here.
Yeah, those are very cool.
That was like Blue Rain House. That was some of the Uplanders that are racing now. Blue Rain's house is down there. I got to ride past them to really think shout out there, but I know Blue Rain, one of those houses of hers with the track stand in the front.
Oh, that's cool.
Blue Rain has got that second place locked in. Goldsmith, can you switch to some other views of those races?
Yeah, you know what we're going to do is we're going to come and take a look at what some other people are doing on the track here. Blue Rain's in second place as of right now. Bant Swiss is in third place. Obviously, we know that's that big prize pack. Ricey in fourth place. Again, a great prize as well. Again, Blue Rain currently getting another one of those, if she stays where she is, another one of those the trackside seating.
Yeah, Ricey had a blackout screen, so he couldn't see where he was going the last time race. So this time
is that
he's
what
got
he
full
said?
vision. Yeah.
Well, Ricey, you were just going too fast. You couldn't do what you could do. Now you're racing, Ricey. Now you're racing. So now you really got to get in there, and now you have to do what you can, make it happen, and win this race, or at least try to. And I think we're going to see some more braking action happen here. We're in the third wrap, so we're going to see some braking action. If we look up in the corner here, we are coming around the corner, around the bend. Looks like just NFT. You got to put some brakes on, bud. Brake it now. Brake. He's braking right now. You can see he's down to 95 miles per hour. He's trying. He's really trying. He's really getting the brakes on, trying to get stopped here. But Blue Rain is doing a better job at not going super fast. Looks like Blue Rain is in a Series 4. Kind of has an advantage there to go slow, Uplando.
Yeah.
152 kilometers an hour. That makes that I think it makes that an E. And we've got a second place already. We got third and fourth to see happens. There's our third place. Ricey in fourth. So Ricey, you gotta get on that corner. You're gonna get there. Cernus coming. All right. We have our fourth place. Cernus is gonna be fifth. I'm gonna be sixth here, it looks like. So I better go and try to accelerate myself around these corners. Let's go. There's one. There's two. Come on, boost. You can do it. How far
So the-
back am I? Come around the corner.
So third place was the big winner. Would that have been?
Yeah, remind us on that. That was third place, fourth place, and then second place, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So second place got the track stand. That's Blue Rain. Blue Rain, I'll reserve it for you at the Real No Depot.
Great.
Awesome.
We
So
get that
Brahman
down.
Swiss is getting that beautiful prize pack from Lily. Again, Lily Bud is going to be where we go to get those. I'm going to go take a look and get this popped up here so we can at least see where our prize sponsors' locations are in the game of Upland. And then, of course, we had fourth place. You got it, Upland?
Yeah.
For fourth place from Ace. Like I said, we're going to take a closer look at Ace's locations. Lots of locations from Ace 696. With a better idea of where you can go and pick those up there in person in the game of Upland. So travel around to multiple locations. But we will have that opportunity to see those in a little bit. But let's go take a look back at Lily's here. So we'll see the addresses for Lily Bud. Excuse me. So just jumping back, so we get back into our page here. Where are we? We get back to sharing too as well, Uplando.
Yeah,
There
I
we
want to just
go.
make one note to right now for Lily.
Go for it.
Lily was we tapped Lily. We asked her. We set it out to her. She designed the essence pools that had just ended up for the map assets for the Uplandia Miami release event. That was an entire week. Finished the 3 quests. Gonna get yourself a Lily Bud design essence pool map asset, one of the 3, red, blue, or gold. On top of that, if you completed the 3 quests, you're going to get a block explorer. That was from Upland. Those very limited on the mints. I think we had 92 altogether is what you're looking at. 4 variants on the block explorer, so very limited there as well. Congratulations to all of them, and thank you, Lily, for creating that great map asset.
Perfect. So we do have to go and pull off our filters, which I'm doing right now. I'm not actively sharing it, so I might as well do so. Get that pulled back up here. And I am going to, as I'm doing so, notice that it is like almost 1 a.m. or is after 1 a.m. for Dejak. So
I think I'm going to sleep. Well,
you're a trooper. What a trooper.
I was just trying to not fall asleep during the stream. I did that in Vegas in real life.
A couple times.
Yeah.
But and also maybe if I leave the stream, I can compete in a race and beat Ray-Ban Swiss because he's taking up all the best prizes.
All the good stuff. Get in there, Jacques. Get yourself, get some cheese flavored race on you.
And if you have a cart, we're not going to be cheese flavored towards the end here. We've got a couple different styles of racing, but we are going to be racing with carts. So if you've got a cart, get ready for racing here in just a short bit.
I think I have that.
I think you've got a 2023 Genesis cart.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, I will see you maybe on the racetrack if I haven't fallen asleep.
There you go.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, all.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.
So I've got 4 locations for Lily Bud Designs Group. Building D, Building F, Building H, and Building A. Different cities, each one around 2756 Waverly Drive. If you want to visit in Los Angeles, 3600 Bailey Ave in the Bronx, Estrada Della de Tijuca. I'm sorry, Tejuca, 45 in Rio de Janeiro. 505 Northwest 44th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. Look at that, Uplando, right there, Kansas City for you. So if you do win this prize, you can choose one of those 4 cities. Uplando, you did record the winners?
Yep, I'm going to put them in right now. We'll get their prizes, their names listed next to the prizes, so we got that recorded.
So you can choose one of those 4 cities. That's what we're trying to do here with these UGC and with these manufacturers and the shops. Is if somebody has a showroom, the great thing about the way the game of Upland is you have to get to the location. People who have multiple locations, you can choose. You can choose what location you want to pick it up in. We'll reach out to you. Let us know if you want to shoot Uplando an email that says, or a message in Discord or a message in the game of Upland that says, hey, I won this. Specify which address you want to use to pick up that prize from Lily, because she will get it to wherever it needs to be for you.
Absolutely. We'll get those names recorded on down there, Goldsmith. Let's get people queued up for, we're going to do a race again. Is that what we're doing right now?
Perfect.
Excellent. I'm going to record these racers over there, and then I'll get back over to the cafe. Do we have somebody in the wings at all, Goldsmith? Or
We do have someone in the wings. I got Brabant Swiss has already shot me a message. So he said he's gonna bow out because he's destroying the competition here.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Good night, Brabant Swiss.
Thank you so much.
Obviously, we'll get in touch with you in regards to prizes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, and thank you for giving people some room here. Because again, winning just about everything. Yes, DTech asking me. We will be getting in touch with you in terms of who the winners are. Uplando, you got the winner. If you don't mind, if DTech wants to get that going sooner rather than later, if we can follow up with him, should be easy enough to do so.
Yep, I'm making sure we get all those winners in their respective places on this document.
Perfect.
And then where are we at on the racetrack for this next one?
Racetrack number 3. I don't know. We can figure out what we want to do for racetrack number 3. I've got a racetrack number 4 that I wanted to have out. Waiting in the wings. Elijah. Waiting in the wings. I do have Blue Rain, but I did only bring Elijah on just a couple minutes ago. So Elijah, tell me a little more about what you guys have going on. You mentioned the seating. You mentioned that it will be used in the 3D space in the future here. What else you got going on in the real node as of right now?
And as of right now, we're waiting for some assets to be approved. I'm sorry, waiting for some manufacturing assets to be approved. They've already been submitted, but they should be approved hopefully any day now. But they'll be tied into the layer 2. Everything's kind of tied, and we're building up layer 1 in order so that it can reflect in the layer 2. So we have events coming up, man. All kinds of things going on. Yeah, a whole lot.
Beautiful. So again, and that's what I want to put out there. As you mentioned, the layer 2, trying to integrate the layer 1 and layer 2, being able to make these map assets have a better use case in that they're interactive. You put them up in layer 1, have the potential of having interactivity with those same assets in a layer 2 environment, which I'm very excited for. I'm very excited to see happen. Want to very much see the purchase, see the purpose of this go through here, and again, make these assets mean more than just beautiful, art on the street side, which it still is. But I do like the idea of you trying to put more information or put more utility in there and trying to get that out now. That's something you guys are working on. So give something to plan for long term when they're organizing things on the map.
Yep, we're gonna be activating the core also. I know about 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago, when we first started the Real Node, we used to talk about it being a YouTubers node at the core. So it's time to activate that YouTubers core. We were waiting for the smart contracts, but we're not going to be able to wait for those. I want to be able to get people settled into their YouTubers house, where when people jump into layer 2, they'll be able to see these people's YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah. So it's gonna be cool, man. I'm gonna be inviting different YouTubers out to layer 2. It's a layer 2 function, but I'm gonna be inviting different YouTubers out. It's gonna be cool.
Very cool. And again, I'm trying to get our, make sure we've got our next racetrack up here. We are going to be looking up front here, Uplando. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have prizes for race number 3. If we look at that list, looks like they are from More Cheese. Am I seeing that right? Uplando?
That's right. Yep. We got More Cheese for race number 3.
So it sounds like we've got a racetrack already picked out, huh?
Yep, we should be on the Cheese Breeze.
That's where we're headed. We're going right to the Cheese Breeze. We're going to create this race. This is a 2.5-mile race, so this is a long one. If we want to keep that in mind with the cars we use, gives us an opportunity to be able to do so. So I'm going to be putting that same car in there that I keep putting in there. I'm probably not going to position myself well in this race, which is absolutely fine by me. Select what I'm going to do for a Block Explorer. Why not Memorial in here? And I've got a race number here. I will share it on YouTube. I will read it audibly here for everybody who is paying attention here. But also you can already see it. It should already be streamed as of right 3, 2, 1 now. Here is our racetrack that we are looking at. It is going to be DPZ TRAUU as the code to get into this race. If you want to get in the race, again, if you are on YouTube currently, I'm dropping that in for YouTube to see. If you're watching the stream, you're able to see it. You should already be seeing it right now. Code number, boom. Code number right there. It is DPZTRAUU. Keith, I did see you asking for that code. That is the code DPZTRAUU. And as we're waiting for racers to pop into this one, Upland, let's find some prizes. What are we looking at for prizes in this race? I do see Ricey in this race. I do see just NFT3 in this race. I do see Grizzly. Congratulations, Grizzly, for making it in. Obviously, we know that we had some of the same people jumping in, so I'm glad to see Racey's name there. DeJac's in. Oh my gosh, she had to get off the stream, Uplando, so she could compete. That's what that was, Uplando.
That's what it is. Hey, we've got some great gifts from More Cheese. There's 3 there that we have there. Let's take a look on the dock and see what we're going to go to for those prizes. I think that we're going to do some spins for the fences, but for the race, we've got 2, I believe, assets. Is that not the playground equipment and then the Be Mine Heart? Is that what we have?
Let's find it, Uplando. Let's find what we've got going on.
Page 10. It's on page 10.
Wow, Uplando. There's too much for us to keep track of. There's so much going on in this list, Uplando.
So good.
Go all the way up to the 10. So we have 2 prizes this race. They are big ones. So we are saving one of the prizes from More Cheese. Choose 5 of your own fence. That's going to be for a spin, Uplando. We got to do some more spins here, bud, in a little bit.
Do some spins. That's going to be next.
Cheesy Playground, race number 3. That's this race. So this is going to be cheese style. We've got this Cheesy Playground, and we've got the Be Mine Heart. I think they're both great, Uplando. I will tell you a secret about the Be Mine Heart. You ready for the secret?
Please.
The secret on the Be Mine Heart is it's pre-release, Uplando. No one can buy this as of right now. This is going to be reserved, or this is going to be something coming out for February, right before Valentine's Day. Isn't that a great Valentine, Uplando?
It's amazing. It's amazing. And let's do second and third on the cheese flavored race. So it's going to be second for the playground and third for the Be Mine Heart, and then we'll do spins afterward. How about that?
You know what, Uplando? Let's make that happen. So second and third, we already have our racers in. We're waiting for whoever has the slowest internet to have their internet catch up so this race can get started. But I am sharing that race, so we're waiting to see this happen. I do want to call out, obviously, right now that we are at the starting line. If we're taking a look, Bronxdale, Bronx, New York. Look at that sign here on the right-hand side, Uplando. That's the beauty of UGC. You can make that sign. Again, you have to make that blank sign. You can go and modify that sign for a node. You can modify that sign to do something very specific. If you have a manufacturing, a factory, you can make your own stuff. But realistically, if you make a node sign, maybe people want to have 100. Maybe there's 100 of those because everybody in the node who wants to have one. So it's a very cool opportunity here to customize your area, to reserve for specific people, which we're using that mechanism to get prizes out, Uplando, to reserve things and sell them for 1UPX. People get to go in and buy those at 1UPX, which again is a nominal fee to get that done. And it's pretty great. It's pretty great that we have that ability, and that allows us to have unique items for unique people and sell them to who you want to sell them to. Everybody who is in our node, essentially.
It's great. It's good to have the ability to be able to reserve these assets in your showrooms that you have, and take a feather from the cap of some of these map asset creators. They've got factories, generally the medium-sized factories are what's been favored, so that you can stake some good spark against them, and then putting multiple showrooms in different cities. Generally, those are placed in nodes. Some of those favorability. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. We're looking for second and third place. Second's going to be the playground.
Did you see what I saw? Do I see it here, Uplando? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's a Miami edition already. Look at that. Miami Series 4.
Look at that.
So got some extras, swag on that car, but also some extra stats. I like to see that. DeJac up front. So DeJac does know 2 and 3 on this, right? So
yes,
DeJac up front with a Series 2R, obviously having a little bit of the acceleration to help catch back up if she falls out. Myself in 4th place. I promise you, I will drift back here as we go. There we go. First place, Ricey, just NFT 3, swapping spots. Dejak came back up in first. Look at they're figuring this out, Uplando. They're figuring this out.
I feel like Ninja's saving the boost till the very end so he can,
Well, what does Ninja have? Let's take a look. So Ninja, wait a minute. He is. Oh my gosh, he's got a strategy for sure. Ninja, if you want to get going, you got to get out from behind me.
He's got that Series 1 though. He's a fast mover.
I'm gonna make him get out from behind me. I'm gonna get out of his way. I'm gonna make him pass me. Here, you're gonna pass me now.
Elijah, who's your favorite to win on this? Who do you think's gonna take this one, buddy?
I like what he has going on with that strategy of skidding behind Goldsmith. I like that.
No, now he's gone. Now he's gone. Now that I let him go, he was stuck behind me. I don't know if he's controlled. There he goes. Wow. Wow. Show off right there.
Man, oh man, what a great
He heard
strategy.
you, Uplando. He heard you. He said, look, if I want to be in first place, I can be in first place.
Where do we got? Where's Dejak? Dejak? Oh, falling a little bit behind there now in fourth. Dejak.
Series 2R. You hold on to those boosts, Uplando. You can make it at the end. We're looking for number 2 and number 3, correct?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Number 2 and number 3 right now. We got Ricey in second place. We got Dejak in third. Well, swapping up second and third. We're watching Ninja right now. Obviously in the first place. Nothing interesting to see because way up in the front. There's Dejak in it's a Series 2, Series 2R. There's Ricey. Oh yeah, Ricey. That looks like is that a 1R?
It's probably a 1 or 1R. He's got to time this right though. If he doesn't time it right and he doesn't get the braking right, Dejak could pass him. He's just got to really watch out what he's doing.
Well, Uplando, second and third, they're both great prizes.
Yeah.
This is not one of those ones where one is a super prize, one isn't. Just like the last race we had 3 great prizes. Yeah. So everyone's a winner. We can say one of them has more pieces to them, but ultimately. I like the parity here. I like that we have a lot of great prizes right across the board.
Absolutely. How far is Justin behind Dejak here? Very.
Oh, you can see up here. If you take a look on the race up here in the upper left-hand corner, we can kind of see what's going on a little bit. Well, we can see that Ninja's way up in the front. Ninja, find that break. Ninja. Yeah, we picked on Ninja for being too slow, and now
Dejak going ahead. In the second place over Ricey, it's a back and forth race for second and third.
That's back and forth. If one of the two of them does not, apply the brake and really slow things down, we do have Justin NFT way back there. Let's see what Justin NFT is driving with the Miami edition. With slapping on the boost might be necessary here in a little bit, but. Again, with some faster cars, with some R's between Ricey and Dejak, they may be opening enough room there that Justin NFT may not be able to catch up.
Got to find your timing. Got to find that boost.
Well, you can't fall back too far. In this race, Uplando.
Telling you what,
because this is different. There are different cars here, Uplando, but having a jockey for a specific position, it requires both. It requires a little bit of speed and a little bit of slowing down. And I can see the brakes getting applied here by Ricey, not to get too far ahead of himself. Very cool to see. Trying to do these things judiciously, trying to apply a brake. It looks like Dejak is really holding on to third place, and that's an incredible prize. Like I said, you win the prize before it's even available to the public. So it looks like that's what Dejak is about to do. It looks like Ricey's about to get prize number 2, or second place, which is going to be the prize there as well. Cheesy Playground's a great prize. I mean, I think they're both great prizes, but the Cheesy Playground appears to be going to the shack. Oh no, it's going to Ricey. But Uplando, I can't keep track of what's going on here. But yes, Ricey using that brake, trying to use that brake to get here, right here at the end. Let's see how he puts the brake on right at the finish. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wow.
He did it.
That's a beat. No, we're gonna see Uplando. We're gonna see that's gonna be a beater. Buzzer beater here at the end. I'm gonna go and put my boost on right now to try to catch up.
It looks like Dejak took second and Ricey took third. So
well, we'll verify that. What happens, Uplando, is if you have your speed when you cross the finish line, it can change the way it looks up on the board there. So we'll see the actual finishing times. So I'll be coming right up in there at the end. I'll use my boost to just get there. There we go. Ricey second, Dejak third. Look at that, Uplando. Do you see the time difference?
Look at that. Look at that.
That is a tenth of a second difference between second and third. That means Dejak is getting the unreleased, not yet released, Be Mine Heart. Ricey, Cheesy Playground. That's amazing. That's one of my favorite pieces of cheeses because it complements this playground that I already have going trackside at one of my race tracks. So it gives me kind of this idea that it just fits in with the Kaboom. Kaboom did a great job with what they did with the racetracks. With the playgrounds, which I incorporate on the side of my racetrack, and having this piece that kind of it works well. It blends well. It's enough different that you can tell that it is a unique piece, but it is enough the same. It kind of blends in that with that theme. So I really like what Cheese did there. I really like that it plays well with the Kaboom stuff.
I totally agree. I love this race. It was great on this cheese flavor race. I want to hop back over while I'm getting ready to do the spin the wheel for this last cheese asset that we got coming in. Elijah, I wanted to ask you, you've been to the Genesis Week. Is that right? You were at the last Genesis Week 2023 or no?
No, we were represented at the Genesis Week. Actually, Blue Rain was there. She went and set up the table. Shout out to Blue Rain. Thanks.
Uplando. Yeah, just keep going. But I just want to point out Uplando actually did a great transition. So Blue Rain was at Genesis Week. Give her a shout out because we're about to pull her in. Sorry, Elijah. Give her a shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Blue Rain. Shout out to her. She's a hard worker. She's an innovator, and her brand, Top Boss, not to be confused.
Yeah, I totally
look at that transition. Look at that transition.
That's a great transition. I do want to ask Elijah, do you think you might be able to get to a Genesis Week that's coming up? I
really would like to come. I think I'm going to come this Genesis Week. It sounded good. I got to get the dates, but I think I got to come out there this year, man. I wanted to come last year, and every year I feel bad for not coming. So, as you know, we're set up. We have a lot of, we're the real Node LA, but we have a lot of Genesis Week ornaments. That's my favorite. So you'll see Genesis Week ornaments all throughout the node. So I got to get out there, man, to Vegas and see everybody.
I'm telling you, people love your energy and what you bring and what you do. A lot of integrity to what you do with your programs, and you continue to build upon what you said. So, big hats off to you. Really appreciate that, and a huge part of the community, Elijah.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And speaking of which, there's Blue Rain. Speaking of Las Vegas, look at this, you guys. What do you do with transitions today?
Tell you,
Blue, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh my God, it is exciting, Upland. We're an hour and a half in here, Uplando. I think we're going to make it just under the 2 hour and 14 second mark, but we'll see. We got a couple more races. We got some more prizes. But as you're queuing up the next wheel, because I think that's what we're on.
What I'm doing.
Blue, give me an introduction. What are you doing right now? I know you've been working with UGC. I know you've been working on getting some stuff out. I know that I had Jack on earlier to essentially say, hey, it's not as fast as we might all want it to be, but it is all going in the right direction. Where are you right now in that process?
I'm in the resubmit process because of kind of a silly error. It wasn't intuitive to me on where they wanted to get the link. So there's a link, they say, from the validator that you have to submit. And so I was like, okay, I went through the validation process, right? And it's like green, green, green. And so then it's like, they asked for that link on the application process. So I was just like, okay, do I just copy the link from the screen that I'm seeing, green, green, green on? So I just took that link, and that's not the link. So I hope others don't make that stupid mistake that I did. But so that held me up. So now I have to go back and just resubmit to get the proper link, because that's literally what the problem is that the validation link wasn't supplied to them properly. So unfortunately, that's it. I do want to thank Elijah Judah for giving me that shout out and talking about Top Boss. I appreciate that, and everything else. He's done so much for me, and the Real Node is awesome. And I appreciate everything Elijah does for all of us here in Upland. So thanks, Elijah. But as far as map assets, so back to that, what I would say is the validator process to me is it does help, at least something's wrong. I've gotten some reds before, and I was like, oh, it was just like something silly. But so then having that to just to be at least confident that I could pass the initial part, it seems good. Like I'm getting greens. It's just a matter of like getting them the link, and then we'll see what happens from there. But I am looking forward to finally getting out some map assets whenever that happens. And, it's a slow burn here in Upland, so I'm not in too much of a rush. But I'm trying to be like, I see your channel on YouTube is the metaventurist.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be that metaventurist. I'm like, I want metaventures everywhere in Upland. I want the whole chain route. I want to be like the, what is it, Bezos?
Yeah, the Bezos of Upland.
of Upland, yeah. Like,
Upland, Amazon, Upland's on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, at Genesis Week, when Blue was there at Genesis Week, she's very quick. So you'll see her, boom, boom, she's over here, over there. She's a little bit everywhere. And then she has the most amazing little, little things, crafts that she makes. Like a little magnet with, it was a picture of her and I that she had taken like the day before. She came back, she had this magnet. So amazing marketing. I love it that you and Elijah worked together early on and doing all those events and having those live streams. And Elijah, again, having those simulcasts of races and things that you do for the community, it's not just about yourself, it's about the community and spreading that. So there's a very cool stuff that you guys did, and I can't wait to see more of that from you too.
Cool, man. Thanks, man. Looking forward to doing it, Blue Rain.
I know. I'm thinking we need another game night soon. It'd be cool if they could like stream our game night inside the plaza, but also still have us.
Wow.
Well,
I like that you say that, because I think Upland's pretty open to doing those things. Obviously, one of the great reasons why get Blue on here, you are an Upland broadcaster. So guess what? You should just be able to say, "Hey, Lizette, can I do one? Can I work with Elijah and get in here sometime next week or something?"
I think we have to work that out. ASAP.
Yeah. We'll work that with Lizette. She'll work with you. She'll work with you. She won't.
Oh, go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say she won't rubber stamp it, but she will work with you.
Definitely do that. Definitely get with Lisette. She can get you guys on the schedule. I'd love to see that happen for game night at the Real Note LA. Goldsmith, we've got the spin wheel up. Is going to be the fences. These are going to be 5 pieces from More Cheese. This will wrap out her UGC assets for players. So we get that wheel spin going. I've got the share.
Well, let's get that pop back up. So you've got the share ready to go. Let's take one more look at the prize, and then we're gonna run through. It looks like with the ace stuff. I did say when we went back through, we wanted to make sure that we were getting a look at that again, because we didn't go over addresses or how to go pick stuff up from ace and what places to shop. So we'll go over that as well. Let's get this back up, Uplando. We're almost there. So you got a share going already. You got everyone queued up. Appreciate that. Just a second before we do that, obviously take a look at the prize one more time, and then we'll be able to go back and forth and look at the rest of those prizes. Beautiful. All right. Right over here, 5 of your choice. We are going to be able to go to 2075 Wallace Ave in Bronxdale, so Bronx, New York. So it's in Bronxdale. The More Cheese Pixel Palace. So this is where you're going to pick this prize up if you are a winner. We'll coordinate it. You'll let More Cheese know, or you'll let Uplando know which of those two styles you want. 5 pieces of either, again, white or the black picket fence. If you get in, if you do zoom into this one, let me see if I got good resolution here. If you zoom in and you do this in the game of Upland, I got resolution here, Upland. Now look at that. If I've got the resolution, I can see that this is pixelated. It's got this really cool textured view because it is a pixelated fence. So it really looks like raw iron there. So it's very beautiful. Either of those 2 that you want to choose, you get 5 of them. Upland, I'm going to give you the screen share so we can take a look and get your race going.
Let's do it. Then we're going to hop over to Ace. We're going to do some Ace spins. We're going to do some race, and then we're going to do some carts. People, stick around. Get your carts ready for this race.
So yeah, we got race 4 and race 5 still. Race 5 is going to be carts. Race 4, I don't know what we got left for race 4, but we will see what we got left for race 4, Uplando.
We are off and running on the snowman race. There, Goldsmith, Crypto Dragon, Boogie's about.
Oh my
taking
gosh!
Off for the lead. DeJac is up there in the front. We got Marie Ellen, said Boogie, Black 699, Exhaled. Look at all these.
Crypto Dragon way up the front. 1K 20 CR still cranking up front. We do see the 2 jumping over each other. 1K 20 CR right up in the front. 25 seconds left to go here, Uplando.
You
These take a
never
little
know
while,
who's-
huh?
Yeah,
But I
you
like
never
the
know when
space.
they're
I
gonna
like the
come from
space in
behind.
between. The space coming in here, and we keep losing them. Look at the left hand side back here. We keep losing people back in the back. There's so much more back there. But we do have our top 3 up front right now. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Crypto Dragon way up in the front still. 3 seconds left to go. Oh, I'm gonna lose it, Uplando. Gonna lose it. And Easy Cake 21 just comes from nowhere. We thought we had a top 3, and so much for the top 3.
You never know. Easy Cake pulling it off there. At
Get
the
another
end,
one of these
Goldsmith. That's
queued
going to
up,
be for
Uplando.
those more cheese. I don't. We'll go for the next one. That that closes out the more cheese. We can get right over into the
Perfect.
ace, but I wanted to take it back over with blue. And what blue has coming up?
What do I have coming up? I don't
Well,
know. I
You've
do
got
have
a lot,
a screen. I have a video coming up that I've been trying to put together with Lightning Leg, an interview I did with Lightning Leg.
Oh, cool.
And hopefully going to be doing some more. I have some other people I have scheduled to interview too, just to kind of introduce other players to the game, like to the community more broadly. So that's coming up. And other than that, I don't know. I'm waiting for these map sites to get out. And I got the showroom. Anyone who wants to go stake on my showroom, I think it's like 300 Kinsole. It's in London.
It's somewhere. You'll see it sitting there.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think right now I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do now with these map assets, because I'm seeing a lot of creativity. So, and with so much stuff going into Upland and coming, I feel like there's going to be a big map asset market. And I've seen like words and stuff and things. So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to be seen coming up with these map assets, and I can't wait to introduce a few myself.
I love it. You never know. You may have some layer 2 integration. Blue, would love to see that.
For
Utility
sure.
That goes along.
I want to really try to bring utility too, a lot like Elijah and the ninjas. The ninjas, by the way, they have some great coffee. I ran out since I got like some of Genesis Week from them, like the samples, and I am missing my brew from.
You have to go. You have to win some. You got to win some more. That's what I did.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so
I had to win
delicious.
some more because I ran out and I had to go. And I think it was the Upex podcast. They had some, and I had to go win that again because I was out.
Yeah. So it's good stuff, right? Yeah. So I'm trying to be like them. And really, I'm thinking. Well, I have a kind of a layer 2 game that's like a social game that I want to integrate with Upland, which is simply about making the world a better place. But I'm trying to figure out how, like, basically, if I get these map assets out, then tie them into this like game. So we'll see what happens.
I love that. It's great.
Yeah,
we very much still look forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Run the list real quick here. Hi, hello George. How you doing? Run the list real quick at Ace 696 again. We thank you. You had a couple things we already given out. We already gave the 5 soccer trophies. We've got our soccer statues. We've got some more prizes here that we're gonna do for some spins. Addresses here, a number of addresses, more and more locations here. 5146 Strom Avenue, Los Angeles, California. If you're in Los Angeles, there's an address here in Queens. There's another in London. There's another in Los Angeles. Another in Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires, and the two newest here, Las Vegas, and last address here in Tokyo. So huge thing. A lot going on there for Ace, and got some prizes up here. We got a black tile, we got a white tile, and we have this, which you want to give away before Uplando, but you didn't. The slate stone floor tile.
That's right.
10-pack of the black, 10-pack of the white, 5-pack of the stone. So if you want to get those started, I think I'm going to go grab that screen for you, and we can actually share that. And look at that. There's a racetrack.
We're gonna do these back to back for these stone tiles. So we're gonna do a 10-pack, a 5-pack, and the other stones. So we're gonna do these 3 back to back for these Ace map assets. Here we go. We're gonna start it out.
Start with white. 10-pack of white. 10-pack of
That's
white.
right.
First one here.
10-pack of the whites. This is another snowman race. We got everybody, and when players win, then I remove the names, so everybody has a chance to win something. So off we go. Cernus, Maui, Bad Pepper, or that's Baked Pepper, as it were.
Well,
Rimberland.
We got Rimberland was up front before Upland, when they're doing it again. Rimberland's up front and again another one of these races. Yeah. But let's see what happens. They always trip at the end, Uplando. They always trip at the end.
They do, but with this first time we've seen You Sky in there up at the top, and Brian is there, Asimov. So we'll see if they can hold out. We'll see who comes from behind.
Oh, absolutely. West Ender, again, we keep seeing people trip at the end, so it doesn't mean anything. But West Ender there, Maui in second. Maui's trying to catch up. Laser Flip coming from nowhere. Blue Rain. Oh, Blue, what are you doing? Coming up from the back here. Laser Flip picks it back up. 1 second left, and Laser Flip is the winner. Look at that, Uplando.
Laser Flip making it happen. I'm going to go ahead and get that recorded while I reset the game board so that we can get that down. Congratulations. That was the 10-pack for Laser Flip.
Oh,
get that in there.
Look at that happening there.
Let me reset this list already. We'll do this again, and we'll remove Razor Flip. Oh, you know what? If I would do it right. This is all the behind the scenes you guys get to see of the good stuff. We'll get Laser Flip out of there.
Did you make sure KO Ninja or Keith KO Olsen was in there for the race?
KO Ninja's in there.
Perfect.
Yep, I get the names updated in there. We've been increasing, so we're down to 66, but here we go. List is there. Let's get this sucker set. And off we go with some more races. These are for, I believe this is a 5-pack, Goldsmith.
This is a 10-pack of black. We did the white ones first. We're doing the black ones second, just because we can, Uplando.
Gotcha. Call them. I'm going to go ahead and do some work on this document here.
Oh my gosh, we can get it going here. 52 seconds, Uplando. It's a little freezy from your side, but maybe it'll catch up with us here in just a second. I'm still seeing 52 seconds. How is it showing your side, Uplando?
32 seconds.
32 seconds. There we go. It just got up.
The screen. We've got the Joe.
KO Ninja. Yeah, KO Ninja is actually right here, cruising to the front. See that? KO was asking where he was, and there he is. Goer and KO first and second, second and first.
There he is.
Swapping it up. The Jobib over here in third place. Again, is a good place to be here because we know there's a lot of trips here at the end. KO Ninja continues to be in the first place, but I do see Goer passing or getting ready to pass. Lost Lore looks like he's coming out of nowhere. Lost Lore's continuing up, and it looks like Lost Lore is the winner, Uplando.
Boom, Lost Lore getting that 10-pack on that. Amazing stuff. Out of nowhere, the Lost Lore, but that's how it works. That's how it goes. Let's do that. Okay, and now Goldsmith, this is going to be for the slate stone tile floor. Is that right?
Yes, 5 of these slate stone tile floors right over here. Yes, so 5 of these slate stone tile floors are going to be coming in here. Absolutely, Uplando.
Go ahead and take Lost Lore off of that list. Boom, there you go. Got yourself a prize. Here we go. Got the list done. Let's get these.
You're keeping on top of it, Uplando. Yeah, because you got 60 names and then you're juggling this whole time. So there's a big congrats on you for keeping up with it. I know I wouldn't want to have to do it.
Hey, we're off and running again with these snowmen, snowmen, snow women, snow people. We got Tink SG. We got Willie Cash. Look at these Asimov on the bottom. We'll see what happens. Goldsmith, what do you feel? What's going to happen this round?
Oh, I watch this Tink SG up in the corner. Asimov up first and second. Guess what? It doesn't matter. They're going to trip towards the end. That's what I think is going to happen. All right. So Tink SG continue to push on up here in the front. As we see Tink SG continue to push, it's not enough. It's going to be passed very shortly. KO Ninja is sneaking up on Tink SG. Right behind KO Ninjas, I don't know because the names are overlapped. That was Willie Cash. Dread Beats coming up here on the end. 1J, 1K, 20 CR sneaking up in here. Coach Funk, there is Coach Funk. Good to see you, Coach Funk. We did give away giving away a piece here from Coach Funk here very shortly. Emperor Meta trips and falls. Sky, here he comes. And no, it's not. It's Edson Jaguar. It looks like Jaguar. Uplando. I'm pulling up Lango. Edson Anguera. There I got it.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Took me 4 times and I got there.
Great name.
All right, my eyes couldn't see that it wasn't a J.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing out there, Goldsmith, so we can go back to you and get this next
Yeah.
race set up.
Oh, we want to do one more race, but another race here, race number 4. Let's find ourselves and remind ourselves what we're looking at for race number 4. So race number 4, we definitely do have this for the Radio Lounge. This is actually I did have Radio Lounge here. Race number 4. And we're gonna switch over to karts here. We're gonna do 2 race karts. The next race is gonna be a big race. What we're gonna do on these last 2 for the races, again, these are karts only races. So I know a lot of people have karts. A lot of people picked up the gingerbread karts. If you've got your kart, be ready for it. Very few people have and can race in this karts only race. The D-Tech Phantom. Some people are lucky enough to be in that category. So we're going to get in this kart race here in just a second. A lot of Genesis karts. Obviously, the gingerbread karts are out there as well. So we'll want to see all 6 get filled up here. I know that of the 60 people here, hopefully most of them have, or some of them have a kart. We did have opportunity for people with cars and without karts to get in a race. Now we have some opportunity for people with karts who may or may not have a car. All right, so we have the Radio Lounge is going to be a prize here for race number 4. What was our other prize here in race number 4, Uplando?
Looking through on that list on
You
race
know
number
what? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do it. We're gonna make this happen, and we're gonna do some other giveaways here later on. So I've got this Radio Lounge race number 4, first place. Second place is gonna be spectator seating model 2304A, again from Lilybud Design. We already had an opportunity to talk about Lilybud Design. I do want to talk about the Quailwood Asset Factory. Again, this is Rodrigo company put out by Rodrigo. This is a big celebration of Quailwood. Quailwood, obviously, in Bakersfield. This is something that, again, the Quailwood node by Rodrigo is something that he's pushed, I would say, from nowhere towards the front of the line here a couple different times, working collaboratively with other groups to try to push things forward. We're looking at this Radio Lounge, and I will get into the sponsor here in just a second because it's a gift. These are gifts here. It is a Christmas season. The gifter of these gifts wants to be able to say, Merry Christmas to everybody, being able to give back to the community, but also to highlight these individual artists, these individual groups, these different communities that are involved in the game. So Quailwood, great work, great moving up the list. I'm looking forward to talking to Rodrigo. I think he's going to be doing some year-end stuff here on Thursday with Too Stupid to Win, myself, More Cheese, Thank Me Later, a lot of other cast and crew jumping in there to be part of the year-end celebration. And I believe he's going to make it in and talk about his node ratings that he's been doing throughout the year. And one of the things he's been doing is effectively moving himself up the list. This is a great look in this Radio Lounge. It is a seating element. It is a radio. It is amazing. So the number 50 mint of this, given and sponsored and given as a gift here, Christmas gift. Merry Christmas again to the winners here, first, second, and third. First place is going to be receiving this Radio Lounge from I Am God. Again, this is going to be a few different prizes here. We'll get into how you can pick these up, or where you can pick these up between the race number 4 and race number 5, because same sponsor, both races. So thank you so much for putting so much out here with these races. Thank you for sponsoring the community and helping to push this forward. Again, gifts for Christmas definitely are noted and appreciated here. First place is going to receive that Radio Lounge. Second place is going to receive the spectator seating model 2304 by Lilybud. We looked at that. We saw one earlier. This is mint number 72. And then we have the traffic light. We've already looked at More Cheese Pixel Palace over in the Bronx. Here's another beautiful piece by More Cheese. This is one that, again, like we had said with the other pieces earlier, incredible work blending in good work in Blender, as well as some great work with pixels, making it look, again, giving you that raw iron feel, giving you a little bit of texture. It's really, when I look at these pieces again, you can see the amount of work that goes into them, as opposed to 3D modeling that may have come from a assisted software. A lot of work goes into it, and I really appreciate that amount of work. So number 36. First, second, and third. Traffic light being third place. Second place being spectator seating, model 2304A, and first place being the Radio Lounge. Again, thank you to the sponsor, I Am God. And we'll get back to I Am God's location here when we look at the next set here for where you can go and pick these up. But let's find our racetrack, Uplando.
Let's get a racetrack going on. Where do we want to go next?
Our racetrack for this race. Again, we're going to do 2 racetracks back and forth. I had talked to I Am God before. I was told them I was going to do get some of those as random spins. We actually will have some more random spins here, but I did want to get this racetrack featured back to back because it's a fun one. It's a perfect racetrack for karts. The reason why it's a great racetrack for karts is because it's a little bit shorter. So we're not going to be here watching these karts go for a million years. I couldn't find another racetrack that was as good for karts. So let's make this one work. The name of this kart is going to be the Omniscient Olive Lap. So let's get the Omniscient Olive Lap up here. We're going to go back and we're going to start another race. We're going to go into, and I'm going to share this. Here we go. Share that tab. Why not? So we can see us find that race. Race is going to be Omniscient Olive. We go back to, or if I come back over to the corner here, get out of the way, come back up, open this up. I go to my racing. In my racing alpha, go back to racing, and then I'm going to go look for my track. My track is going to be Olive. There we go. I'm missing Olive Lap. There it is. We can see some great turns on these karts that we're going to see. It's not an extremely long track. It is 1.2 miles, so it's a perfect track for karts. We'll be doing back-to-back races here, and the big races after this, Upland. If you want to take a break in the middle and do some spins, we can, but let's take a look and get this racetrack started. We're creating this race. Again, this is going to be a karts-only race. It's going to be a private server race. Let's see what karts I have as options. And I will let you know we're going to have a nominal fee on this. The reason we have a nominal fee is because this is a racetrack that's going to be featured in the URL racing. And in order for it to get properly looked at, properly seen, we do want to have a nominal race amount, a nominal UPX amount for this race. 50 UPX is the equivalent of 5 cents. 50 UPX is the race entry fee. If you have a problem with the 50 UPX, I can send you 50 UPX afterwards, but just so this gets noted in the right way here for the URL. And look it up, Lando. What do I have to choose from for race car?
Buddy, I don't know which one to go with this. I say you go with the Phantom first and then go back to the kart next. Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
They're both exclusive cards because the Genesis Week card, obviously you had to go to Genesis Week to earn it. You could have bought it on the secondary, but it was a fun time at Genesis Week this year, 2023. Blue Rain was there, as Eliza said. The entry fee is 50 UPX. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I do.
And we appreciate Blue and Elijah hanging in there with us tonight. We really do.
I want them to jump in here and talk if they want to. Which of you wants to call this one? Unless you want to hear me run and ramble.
Yeah, unless they're done, unless they've had they got to do some stock and stuffing. We understand, but we'll get this race underway. Or
have some cookies or whatever. Whatever
What's that
you
code?
do.
Goldsmith?
The code here. I'm going to say it verbally. I'm going to drop it into our chat here on YouTube. But our code should be Union 4 Kilo Alpha November. Again, that is UU4 KAKAN. You can see this if you are in the YouTube. You can see it on YouTube. If you are in the Plaza, again, it is UU4K4 AKAN. And I look at this, Uplando. Do you see what I see? Got a Genesis car. I got a Sneaky Doodle. I got a Frumpy Crumbs. I got another Sneaky Doodle. These are these cards that I tried to get, but I couldn't, Uplando.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen the screen share yet, so you have to go back to the screen share.
Oh, no. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I got all 6 up. Now I can share it, Uplando. Now I got all 6. Look at that, Uplando. So we've got a good mix of Genesis cards. We've got these holiday cards, these holiday cards this year on, and of course the big gift here, the big surprise, the big out of nowhere that we had today was a Phantom cart.
Yeah,
I teased that we are going to have another one, so we do have another one. But this one is not for that cart. But you will see a Phantom cart in this race. It'll be the one I'll be in. All right, Uplando, you ready for it?
I am absolutely ready for this. This is exciting. This is the first time that I've seen carts race on the track, Goldsmith, and they're all equal. So it's going to be really the skill on this race.
I think Elijah Judah took a nap. I don't blame him. It's getting late. It's family time on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
thank you so much, Elijah Judah.
Blue's back over here. She's going to give us the whatnot and hootenanny to see who's going to
Yeah.
win this.
Do you want to do some of this calling? Do you want to make me look
If I
silly,
call
or-
it, does that mean I can't be in? Because I'm in the race. I want to
Oh,
win.
Oh
No.
shoot! You know what? You can't
Focus.
call it. You can't
Focus.
call it. You got to
Okay, have
focus.
someone else in chat call it.
We'll just go right here. We'll just give it a. We'll wait until this starts.
Well, you're gonna have someone in chat call. You're gonna have this guy in chat call. Come on.
This is gonna be good.
Unless you trust Uplando. So this is the cool thing about karts, Uplando. When we talk about these kart racing, these all have the same stats.
Yeah.
Do you know who decides who wins this race? The drivers in this race.
Driver.
There is some RNG still. The skidding, you don't always know when you're gonna skid, but if you control yourself around the corners, that's how you get there. Guess what's gonna break right now?
Ooh.
You're gonna see that the D-Tech kart slows itself down. That's just because I want everyone else to have a chance to win. But look at this Uplando. These kart racing is so much fun because number one, we're 70 kilometers an hour. That's why I'm really glad to be on this racetrack because 1.2 miles. This is great for the racetracks. I love the corners here. This is a great racetrack for karts. Coming around here, I'm just in an olive racetrack. We're going to see that we have some great corners. We can see the design of the racetrack. If we look in the upper left-hand corner, it looks almost like a little pony or something or a sea dragon, but it's gorgeous because it gives us an opportunity to take those tight corners that these karts are great at. They're at lower speed, but you are going to have to control your speed to get it. And again, this is a 1-2-3 race. This is not a crazy 6, 7, 8. Again, we don't have 6, 7, 8.
And these are close, Goldsmith. It's hard to steer.
They're the same speed, Uplando. They all have the same stats. So how you use your boost matter. Where you take your corners, if you're drafting, if you get stuck behind someone, that all matters, Uplando. And we're gonna get up in our little helicopter view. Yeah, overhead helicopter view.
Look how close these are together.
Look at them, Uplando. Look at them. Except for the one in last place, because I'm gonna put my brake on again.
I love it.
More brake.
These boosts, it's all about boost management and how you take these corners and drive. You're right.
So let's run down here since we are in the first wrap still. I got TJ Miami Boy in the race. TH2271, just NFT. Blue Rain's in there. Greg Zodic back in the race again. Congratulations, welcome back in. And I'm in last place. Go figure. It makes sense. 1, 2, and 3 obviously are going to be our winners. We are in the second lap, and it's time to start looking at who's going to win this. It says Blue's in there. She's busy concentrating. You can see the concentration on her face. She does not want to lose this.
That's right.
Blue, you're in last place. She's holding on to her boost here, Uplando, I think. Again, and the cool thing about these racetracks, you can already see.
Boosts. Let's take a look at who's up front.
Yeah, we'll take a look. TJ and Miami Boys up front. TH2271 second place.
Yes.
Greg Zodic third place. We're in the second lap, so it's all up in the air. We are looking over here, like you said before, they're relatively close. So you do technically have the opportunity to catch up. I did see a number of people use their boost up front. If you're holding on to your boost right now, that could be the difference between you finishing up first and not. You'd still room to do it. Look at all these straightaways, Uplando. These are your opportunities to really use those boosts to your advantage. Your lane placement is your opportunity to keep someone from passing you. So let's see what we got. So first place, it looks like we've got a little bit of opening here between TJ Miami Boy and TH2271, and now Greg Zodic takes that second place. Greg Zodic flying through. Wow, there you go. There's a use of a boost. You see those flyers shoot at the back. TJ Miami Boy looks like he has TH2271 on his backside. Keep in mind that we are finishing our second lap. We have one more complete lap to go. First place, TJ Miami Boy, TH2271, just NFT. All winning prizes right now, Uplando. They're great prizes. And I love the fact, I do want to put this out here. The great thing is that's 3 different artists that we're featuring that we're able to show art from. It's great that we were able to do so. We've had the opportunity to see some of these artists previously. We have the opportunity here to feature Quailwood while we discuss it, because Quailwood is one of the nodes that really has done a lot to try to be in everything. And one of the things they're in, obviously, is in map assets and continuing to build out that area. So here we go. Continuing on here as we head about halfway through this race. TJ Miami Boy first place, TH2271 in second. Look at that difference, Uplando. It looks like TH Miami Boy, he doesn't have a lot in front here. So TH2271, not far back. The difference of how you take your corners might matter at this point in the race. There's TJ Miami Boy.
TJ Miami Boy. I met him in Miami, as a matter of fact. Great guy. Just really showing the skill here, holding up that first place.
Whoa! Where did Blue come from, Upland? Where did she come from? Where did she come from? Where's she going? Out of nowhere. So I'm in third place somehow. Somebody blew their car up. I don't know what they did. I gotta get out of here, Upland. I gotta get way back. I'm gonna break here. I'm gonna break because I'm in third place and I can't win a prize here, Upland. That's not fair. Let's get me back out of here. Come on, TH2271.
Look at Blue.
Greg Sonic, let's get going, Greg Sonic. Blue. Come on, guys. What are you guys doing? Catch up. Pass me.
From
Do it, folks. Wow. What are you doing, folks?
Pro
my gosh.
Racer.
Pass me, guys. Let's go. Mushy. There we go. TH2271 and Greg Sonic are going to be pushing themselves here, one versus the other, to get third place still up for grabs, and it looks like it's TH2271, Greg Sonic, fourth place, and myself. I'm glad I did not win this, Uplando. I was nervous. I thought they were trying to just sneak me across the finish line. That's not what I wanted to do, Uplando. First place, TJ Miami Boy, 1. Blue Rain, number 2. Third place, TH2271. It wasn't that close, Uplando, but it was exciting.
Yeah, this
was exciting. TJ Miami Boy did something right to be 5 seconds up there.
Yeah, Blue obviously being coming from behind. It's a Cinderella story right here. She tried to make us all think she was a novice, but she had this one. She's a pro. She's got there. She's F1. I mean, she's got her cart dialed in.
I mean, JT said he got blasted into the wrong lane. Oh, okay. So that's the reason why I had to slow down to get you out of there. Wow. Look at that. But very funny. So I'll let you open up here, Blue. I want to say something to you. I know we got another great race. We got to do some spins before we get there. Our final race coming up. Again, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of people, spectating, being here. Appreciate all of it. But Blue Rain, I want to say one thing. You complained before about the user interaction of the races was limited. Upland's been increasing it and improving it. And you just won a race because you raced. And unmute your mic and tell me what you did. What was your strategy? How did you come from nowhere?
I honestly think there was a shortcut. I saw some cars go a different way, and then I went to the left, and that's when I pulled ahead. So I think that track has a little shortcut because I definitely saw cars go right where I went left.
So you snuck around a corner.
I think that corner helped. Taking that left did help, and I saved my booster for the end. But I do still feel like it's not so user friendly or in my hands because like these were so close, and even despite my booster early on, it didn't seem like I really got an advantage. It just
well, I just saw you win. I just saw you get second place, so you did something. You did something right.
I know. Yeah. So, and then with the cars thing earlier when we were racing, I totally got booted out of the race and still came in second there. So those people who were braking and doing their thing, they still couldn't beat whatever Upland was doing on its own.
Yeah, well, and keep in mind because the car is gonna do its own thing if you don't interact with it. It's gonna just drive regularly. It's not gonna boost. It's not gonna brake. It's gonna go around the corners normally. It's not going to brake so it doesn't skid. So it will skid occasionally, but it's just gonna drive at top speed the best that it can. It's the last mile. It's the last 3 or 4 iterations of how do you win this race? Do you draft? Do you slam on the brakes early? Do you speed up at the right time? That determines first, second, third place in most of these races. But with those cheese flavored ones, I definitely see that people were doing different strategies to get second, third, fourth place, and that definitely does change the dynamic a bit. And plus Blue, the cars matter. What car were you racing?
I was racing the Genesis Kart.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Also, Blue Rain Legits. I do have lots of racing stuff in my shop.
That's good. Yes, the Blue Rain Legits. Get over there. Pick yourself up some racing legits. We're ready for a spin. I'm already streaming. Over there.
You're already streaming. We got to find some prizes up, Lando. I know I've got a ton of them. Let's get back into that bin so we can see what's in the prizes.
And then we're gonna get back to a race. So get your carts ready.
Grand prize up, Lando. Grand prize race here with carts. we're gonna see if we've got any prizes left over at the end here. We might do one more spin at the end,
Yeah.
but this is it. This is the 5th race. You said we weren't gonna get 5 in, and we got 5 in. I know I ruined your bedtime, but you have to
No.
deal with it because it's
We
always
gotta-
7 o'clock.
We got some elf races coming up. We can do some spins if you want to get some
yeah.
spins ready.
Yeah, we're going to do some spins here in a bit. I do want to thank all of our sponsors as well as
Yes.
the UGC artists, because we had some sponsors who were not the artists, which again, that is a gift, that is a charity, that is a opportunity to support other artists in the game without taking direct benefit. But again, it's good for everybody, and thank you so much to I Am God for that, for that gift. Again. We have one more race with 3 items given by I Am God. I didn't feature them because, again, these are the grand prize Uplando. These we didn't brag about them. We're just gonna give them Uplando. I'm pretty excited about the size of these prizes. But let's. I'm scrolling back up. Oh, I've got something really cool that I haven't given out yet, Uplando, and it's a big spin.
Yeah,
It is a big spin.
yeah. What do we got?
We've got eye candy, Uplando. Eye candy by Umbrella
that's
Boy.
Right.
This is a huge spin. I would almost call this like we're lucky we reserved it till we reserved it because it's a big prize.
Yeah,
So,
Umbrella Boy over there. I saw him at Genesis Week. He had told me that he had some really cool stuff coming up that he was working out. There was artwork, and this is top-notch stuff on these on this structure ornament is what it is. Right in time for the holiday. He's over there at Eye Candy. It's right there. Go back up. I think we'll get his address.
Oh yeah. So this is the Eye Showroom is what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
The Eye Showroom is at 17273 Woodbine Street in Detroit. You're right. This is a pretty cool series. So 150 minutes available of each of these series. They're going to do 9 different designs. More Cheese tells the story talking about Umbrella Boy, talking to Umbrella Boy at Genesis Week and saying, do you think that this eyeball series is going to catch on? Do you think that it's worth doing for structure ornaments? And look at that, Uplando.
When I saw these, I was like, oh yeah, these are going to be catching on. This is amazing. Look at this artwork.
Yeah, and I do want to put this because this is our first structure ornament of the night, or one of our first structure ornaments of the night. Thanks to Jacques, who's no longer here, we've got 5 more drawings of structure ornaments to give out. But this is important that this is part of the Wonderland season because there is a bonus for decorating with Wonderland season now. This is a ranch house. These will be ranch houses from Umbrella Boy. He will be putting out different ornaments in the future, but right now, these are specifically ranch houses designed for ranch houses for this Eye series. And the key thing here, obviously, is you get that up, you get that decorated, you have it decorated for the snapshot on the 31st at 9 a.m. And you could win, Uplando. You can win some Block Explorers from the team.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love it, what he's doing here. Let's do it. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see who's going to get this amazing structure ornament.
Well, we'll get there, Uplando. We'll get there.
I know. I'm just so excited. I want to see who gets it.
Uplando's like, I'm very excited for my bedtime. That's what he's excited for. No, let's get this up here, Uplando. Let's get that shared. So we've got some. What is going on here, Uplando? Tell me all about it.
Elves. We've got the elves. We're going to just start right away. We
Get
got an
going.
elf race
Get
here.
going.
Yep. There we go.
Uplando's got reservations for Christmas Eve.
Hey,
all right.
These elves are on the run.
No, they're on the run, Uplando. You can't hold them back. Exhale looks like he was up front, but it was too late. Elijah Judah coming back up. There's Elijah Judah. If he wants to come back in, I'd love to see him. But right now, it looks like he's out and making cookies for me to leave under the tree as I'm headed out to go give presents here shortly. Boogie's About is up here up front now. 25 seconds left in there. I'm sure he will trip before he gets there. I apologize, but that's just the way these things work. Come on, catch up with me. It's still Boogie's About. Boogie's About was still staying up there. Maybe that Boogie's About name makes him run faster. You don't know, Uplando. Boogie's About is the right thing. 9 seconds. But look at that over on the left-hand side. Here he comes. He held it. They held it. They come, Uplando. They're coming. Willie Cash out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, doesn't even get tripped on the way.
That is amazing. Willie Cash did an amazing job. He's going to get that amazing structure ornament from Umbrella Boy. What a great win.
That is incredible. took a bathroom break, had some water, and not a big deal, Elijah. It was great to have you. It was great to have you tonight. And again, you talked about potentially coming and taking over the Plaza at some point for a great game night. Saturdays, nothing's going on, so would love to see Elijah do just that and work with the team, and then hopefully the team is able to find a time for him to come and do game night here in the Plaza. All right.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and remove Willie Cash.
Willie Cash out
from
of
the list.
way. Yeah, let's go and get some more winners here, Uplando. I got to try to find some things. I will tell you that I've got 5 here. I've got 5. Back to sharing this. I gotta go back together, I think. But I've got 5 to give away here from Jacques. I did say that we are talking about the Wonderland season having a bonus for doing so. But I do want to say that the great news here, this is new news, but the great news is we can now leave our structure ornaments up year round. So if you have a property in Creedmoor, one of the neighborhoods that actually is trying to stay Halloween decorated year round, I've got a great option for you. We've got 5 in a row, Uplando. So let's just spin like your little heart is about to give out. We'll have some more prizes here for a couple spins after our grand finale, our grand prize race. We'll have another one there on this Olive racetrack. But we've got. Oh, I said I've got 5, but I'm not even showing them to you, Uplando. I'm going to have to sneak back into the game of Upland so we can take a look at them. And this is a good opportunity for me to highlight how we can find our shops here. So if I go to shops,
absolutely.
I can jump to shops. I'm going to take a look at 2 more things here. I'm going to look at my gates, my filters. I don't have any filters on here, but I know that I am looking at an ornament, structure ornament showroom. I go boom right there. I happen to know personally that I'm going to look in the great city of Chicago for this time around. There are other cities that are available with other places to buy, but I happen to be looking for a shop in Chicago. So I can look right here. I don't even have to go and type in the name Jacques up here in the search bar because it's right here, Uplando, because I did put enough information there in my filters. And here we are. I want to show something real quick on this. And look, since I looked it up, Uplando. Yeah, since I looked it up, I have the address and everything too.
Boom.
You saw these, right? The zombie rising apartments. I love them. See, I'm sure Jacques in bed now, all curled up. But we're still going because we are not halfway across the world. So the zombie rising apartment, we've got 5 of these that are going to go out. Pickup location, there'll be a reserve for you at 1 UPX. And here's the address where you will be headed. Let's get back to it. Chateau by Jacques is the address, or is the name, I should say. Address is 7862 South Chicago Ave. That makes sense, Uplander, right? South.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's why not? That's the address. So 7862 South Chicago Ave in Chicago, Illinois. So that is where you'll be picking up. We got 5 spins to do, Uplando, so I'm going to get you over right to you. I'm going to let you get up and start sharing that spinning screen. Let me get us back to that point where I can do so if you've already got it up or about ready to go.
It's ready to
Look
go.
At that. You do. Let's see what you got. Some more elves. Let's get them going.
That's good. More elves on the
mints will be varied on the here, but we'll have 5. We're doing 5 separate races, Uplando. We don't have a way of doing first, second, fourth, third, and fourth, fifth, do we? Not with these elves.
We can see if it's clear. Let's do the first and second place on this one, and we'll see if we can call these as they come through.
Yeah. And we had a lot of questions on this. What is the site you're using to do these races?
It is called it's online stopwatch. So it's www.online-stopwatch.com. It's a lot, but it's www.online-stopwatch.com.
That's easy enough. Or onlinestopwatch.com. It's courtesy for these or providing this ability to do so. CED Boogie coming to the end with 10 seconds left. I've got Goer coming up. Goer's been in the lead here a number of times and not captured it yet. Gasta is coming up. Gasta's coming from nowhere, but 2 seconds, 1 second left. Gasta takes first place. Not a question on there. Uplando. I don't think we can count second or third because there were so many feet.
I don't think we can either.
Let's get the next one going. Gasta, record that, Uplando. Congratulations, Gasta.
Yep, I'm going to do that right now, and then we'll edit this list. We'll make this happen. We'll get Gasta going from off the list. If you could make note of that on the form for me, Goldsmith, so I can get these Gasta off the list.
Oh, you want me to
We'll do
go
another
back
race
up,
here.
Lando, and put it on the form? Oh my gosh, I think I can manage it.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get
It
it
would be
back.
amazing if you could. It would be amazing if you
we'll
could. I'm gonna go ahead and
We'll try. We'll try.
I'll remove Gasta. We'll see if we can get another list in or another different type of race in here. But let's do. I gotta find Gasta in this. There's Gasta. Gasta, congratulations! You are off the list now. We'll be done with that as soon as I do that. You know, I wanted to get a new race in there, but we'll go ahead. We're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna do one more elf race. Here we go again. Still a lot of lots of names on the list, so you're still in the running, as it were. Get your
And the list is getting shorter, right? Oh, look at that! Blue wants one. Blue wants one of these.
Hey, you may be able to get yourself one of these. We're going to start this race right away, and yes, as everybody wins, we take them off of the race, so you'll have an opportunity. Once you win, you're out of the race. There we go.
And I do want to say this: anyone who's asking, Uplando's been a superhero. Uplando's been putting names as people show up, as people leave, the names have come off. As people have won, the names have come off. So these people in these random races, if you show up, if you're here, if you are in YouTube or you are in the Plaza in Upland, you are automatically entered. We're down to 60-something names. That's because we've already had a bunch of winners get pulled off.
Yeah, I mean, we were up above into almost the 80s, so we had a 70 plus, but people had come and gone, or people had won races.
Yeah.
So it's wavered. People have come and gone.
Absolutely, but we still have Crypto Dragon trying this again, Uplando, staying up front, trying to get there, but not enough. Marov trade looks like sneaking up. Oh, not enough either. So maybe Crypto Dragon has this 5 seconds, 4 seconds. No way. No, almost. Let's see. Dis 7 RB looks like they take it. Look at that.
Dis got it there. Amazing stuff.
Blue's smiling. Blue's like, I want the next one. So Dis 7 RB. Why don't I put that in there for you, Uplando, so you can queue up the next race?
Excellent. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and remove Dis from the list. We'll get ourselves a new race going. We may move on from the elves. So let me get Dis off of.
How many holiday little animal racings do you have here, Uplando?
Quite a few. I'm going to go ahead and grab this entire. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, don't delete them, Uplando. That's a lot of typing. It's a lot of typing.
I know. Let me see if I can't get the. There we go. Here we go. We're going to get the entire list.
And then we're gonna do a grand final race, and then we're gonna stick around. If you've been here, we're gonna close up here. We're gonna do a couple more giveaways, and we've been here for 2 hours plus. It's been a lot of fun. Blue is a trooper. She's been here for 2.5 hours. Uplando, you've been here for 2.5 hours, and you are getting hungry. I can see it in your eyes. But there you go. There's your camera back. You've been here for 2.5 hours. Thank you so much for being here. I do want to highlight something as we're waiting for this to get finalized here, and we're getting whatever we need to get here for Christmas, for the next Christmas style. I do want to just put out there this coming Thursday, the 28th, in the cafe. We're going to be doing this again. Oh, sled dogs! This is awesome, Uplando. Let's get started here. Let's get them started. Mush, mushy. This coming Thursday. You're gonna kill it?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Kill the dogs. No, Uplando. Keep the dogs alive. We love those dogs.
I'm sorry.
Kill the sound though, if you want to.
Yes.
This coming Thursday, 6:15 p.m. PT. 3+ hours of fun here with myself. Too Stupid to Win, obviously ushering things in, being the master of ceremonies along with TML. More Cheese is going to be keeping all of us in check, or maybe making some jokes along the way. A lot of fun to be had. Year-end wrap-up. A lot of things to be looked at. What has happened this year, what we are looking forward to next year, what we didn't see this year, but we had hoped to see, and a little bit of fun along the way. Some prizes to be given out as well. So some of the same thing, but I would love to see people make it over there.
Sled.
We got 19 seconds, Uplando. We're almost done. I'm going to get here in top 10 seconds because we start reading it too early. Guess what? That guy doesn't get anywhere close. It just says BX21 looks like he's up front. It's probably not going to last because we know this race likes to make me sad. Okay, BX21. Good luck. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. The guy with the little tiny pony.
Goer.
Goer. Hey, look at that. Goer's been up front all these times and then lost it, won it, lost it, won it. And then finally here, Goer. I'm going to get you recorded here. Again, we will get you details, but it is one UpX that will be reserved for you at Chateau de Jacques in Chicago. When you get over there for one UpX, you've got yourself a new structure ornament.
There we go. Removed from the list, Goer, and we'll get this right back on. Maybe blue. Maybe this time. You never know.
Maui's asking if LeBon's on the list. I think I saw LeBon's name before, but you can double check. But I was pretty sure LeBon was on the list.
I will go back and make sure. Let me take a look at the list. Let's see if LeBon was on the list. I do not see LeBon on the list. Let me get LeBon on the list.
Oh my gosh, Uplando. Upland was a volunteer. Did he win?
They may have won. They may have won something. I think they won a spin earlier, or I think LeBon had won something earlier.
Yeah, Maui.
Didn't they? LeBon had won something earlier.
I thought LeBon had you. I mean, again, we got a long list here. We got a long list. And
go back up to the top. LeBon and one other had won. I do know.
I don't know where your notes are. I have a hard time seeing notes here. Let me see.
Let me go look at the top of the list. It's at the top. We can do it real quick. I'll show you who it was. It was LeBon had won. Yes, had won on the wheel. Had won the right. D-Tech.
Oh, perfect. So Maui, thank you so much for bringing that up. LeBon might have won it. He won the right. He won the right, not the left, right? Because the right was a spin, so he won a spin.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if you win a spin, Lebon, I don't know, but I will say that yes, we do want to keep things on there, Maui. So thank you for letting us know. But it looks like you won, Lebon, so your name comes off the list. That definitely one of those things that we want as many people to win as possible. So if you win,
yes,
you'll probably come off that win rate spin. If you can win more than once on the races, we're not going to stop that from being the case. But we do want as many different varieties to get in. So love to see as many different racers here for our next kart race, our grand finale here in just a couple minutes. All right, we're down.
We got one more seconds. We got one spin.
We've got. Let me make sure we didn't get distracted, Uplando. But I think we should have 3 winners, right?
I know.
This is we'll get all the way to the end here. I've got 12 seconds left, so I'm gonna have to still call this, Uplando. We're gonna start getting this called. Wanorsa. Nope, never mind. It's hard to tell. The names are all overlapping each other, Uplando. We'll tell each other 2 seconds. It's these. Oh, really? Oh, there you go. Thanks for hanging out, Elijah. Elijah was in here earlier speaking. Elijah's still here. Goer got the third one. Elijah got the ELIJAHJUDAH. Right, Uplando?
Yep,
it's almost like I won it myself. I feel very happy with that.
There you go. Cool. So that's our 4th. We got one more left here. Again, the name comes off when the name wins. There you go. 62 names haven't won on the spin wheel yet. Maybe you're on that list. Maybe you get to win here. All right, let's make it happen, Uplando.
Let's do it. We got the list done. We're gonna go back over. We'll get these all in. We'll start the race. Then we'll go and we'll race the karts for the big stuff. Here we go.
Absolutely.
A little bit of lag here, but we do it as fast as we can.
Let it catch up, Upland. Let it catch up.
Yeah. And this has been good. I love the races, so the different types of races. So I hope people are enjoying this more than the wheel. It's fun to watch the races.
Yeah, it's on both, right? So this is different than the wheel, but it's essentially the same thing. It's rare number generation. Shambami 1, if you had come in and given your username in the game of your Upland name, we had you in there. You had Shambami in there. I'm assuming Uplando at one point because
we will take a look and make sure. Yep.
Had come in halfway through. It looks like 3/4.
Oh, okay. we'll make sure. I'm trying to get everybody's list. I'm telling you, I'm trying to add people onto the list as
Absolutely.
much as I possibly can.
And LeBon, I'm going back and seeing there that you were looking for your name. Yeah, that was because you had already won one. You have a prize coming your way from earlier on the night.
And I will make sure I get back over there and add. If you want to spell that name for me, Goldsmith.
Yeah, Shambammy one.
getting-
I'm trying to remember Shambammy. Shoot me up or hit it up in the comments with your username.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what username is, and I should know it. I know it.
Dejac.
Said that's what you get for staying up all night and leaving yourself logged in while you fall asleep. Dejac. There and again, she may still be going. I know she had texted me afterwards that she was still up, but she obviously did not feel like she could stay on camera, and I don't blame her at 2 o'clock in the morning.
We're gonna edit this list. We'll get Shambammy one on the list if they're not, and then Goldsmith. Let's get that kart race going.
All right.
Still got him on there.
All
Dejac
right.
comes off.
Get her off. And let's see. LeBon still saying that did not win a spin. Let's take a look. I thought that was the spin one. You said
It is.
Or Spastastic the spin one.
Top right under D-Tech.
All right. Who won the prize? The left one.
You'll have to go one up and see.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. So yeah, that was definitely a draw, LeBon. That was it was at 6:50 p.m. So that was a draw, whether you had seen it or not. You did win that as a draw. You also won a race, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Just clearing
I
this
love
list off.
it.
If you're ready to do a race, let's do a kart race.
Oh, I'm gonna make it happen. This is the grand prize, Uplando. So you're gonna clap your hands and get excited. But I do want to go back and look at the prizes first. I do want to go back and thank the sponsor. As I mentioned, we kind of couched the sponsor because they obviously in the middle of doing everything else that we were doing. But I knew we were gonna have 2 races back to back. So let's get in here so I can get back and see this. We're gonna share this tab instead. We're gonna get back here, and I'm gonna kind of put a little bit of a punchline to this as I jump in and take a look. Get back to where we were. First prize, second prize, third prize, greatest prizes. Great prizes here, anyways, along the way. This race is Karts, Uplando. We've got again race number 5 here. Karts only race. We're going to be back on the Olive. Again, a short track that works better for karts than some of these longer tracks. Series T, first place, second place, Phantom Kart, third place gift here. Monument number 1, and that is from Samurai Aquatics. I had talked about them earlier as some of the art there, but that's a Samurai Aquatics piece. The Monument number 1. Second piece, obviously, from D-Tech or from Death Ender in the game of Upland. The Series T, obviously, is an Upland vehicle. Series T, the regular trim is what we've got there. That is first, second, third place. I do want to go in and thank the sponsor. I Am God. I Am. Again, these are gifts here for the Christmas season. Merry Christmas again, everyone, to the winners. Good luck to everybody. These reservations are 9 UPIX, so these will be reserved for the winners at 9 UPIX. All 6 of these prizes: the cart, the truck, the monument, the radio lounge, the spectator seat, and the traffic light. Again, these will all be reserved at 9 UPIX. Reserved at 9 UPIX at 9409 Norris Road for the carts, the cars, and then AO Celestial Creations 5700 Stockdale Highway. Again, AO Celestial Creations being where you can pick up the map assets, both secondary and primary. So AO Celestial Creations at 5700 Stockdale Highway also has, or will also have, UGC will have direct original UGC created for the factory, as well as additional third party secondary, if you want to say that, secondary UGC is sold there as well. So we can take a look at that shop real quick, Uplando, as we've done with a couple of these other ones. I can pop this up and share this tab real quick. We go back to the showroom here so we can actually take a look at the map asset showrooms. I'm not going to search by city. I'm going to turn city off. We can go back here. And as I said before, we can always search these, or we get to search these. So we are looking, go back to our search. We're looking for AO Celestial Creations. AO Celestial. There we go. Look at that in Bakersfield, Uplando.
Yeah, and Goldie, do we have another spin left, right? Can we do one more spin? Do we have enough for one?
You want to do another spin?
Well, not right now, but as long as we have one left.
Oh, we've got more. We got more stuff, Uplando.
Okay.
I've got two pieces from the one and only Too Stupid to Win. I'm gonna have to try to get those images here on the fly because he did drop them in the middle of the show, actually. So
great, perfect. And I want I'll get back to putting people on the list, and then go ahead and do your race, and then
why don't you do that? Anybody who's not on the list right now, if you showed up in the last half an hour, 45 minutes, I do apologize. Uplando's been doing a ton. I thank you, Uplando, for everything you've done. Keeping track of two different locations, both the side on the YouTube and the side on the Plaza. Again, two locations is much harder than one. Trying to keep getting people in there. So thank you, Uplando, for that, for what you've been doing there. The Celestial Citadel metal fence is up there now as an original product, but of course this is going to be your pickup location. These will be reserved for you at 9 UPX each for these prizes. If we do go back and take a look over here, these prizes will be reserved for you. Again, this is a first, second, third scenario. You want to be first, second, third. Keep in mind, carts all have the same race value. They all have the same stats. So it doesn't matter what cart you have, what it looks like. It is going to race the same way. There is some RNG involved here. As Blue said, there may be shortcuts in some of these races, but there is the same potential for you to win one cart to the next. So getting back to the race, let's take a look. We're going to get that race pulled back up, racing here. We're going to go here to our interactive race. We're going to make sure we set this up the right way. Tracks is back to the olive. There we go on this an olive lap. We're going to choose that race. We're going to create a race here. And again, this is going to be a private server for all of us. It's going to be carts only. We are going to set this up at 50 UPX again. Again, this is so this shows up on the URL side of things correctly, as it should. And 1.2 miles. I'm going to go back to the Genesis cart. I'm lucky enough to have two carts, so I will choose the one I want. And why not? Warmer, I'll go for it. Perfect. We're going to proceed. 50 UPX is out there. DN7C7 TW5 is the number. I'm going to get a copy and pasted here in just a second so that if you are looking for help getting this copy and pasted, you have a place to take a look at it. I'm going to get it over there on the YouTube side, hopefully making it a little easier for people to see, a little easier for them to get access to. But again, it should be being streamed right now. So if you do want to take a look at it, again, the code should be up there and easy enough to see. It was DN7C7TW5. And I can get that to pop up right here. Makes it easier to see if that makes it easier to see. We'll get back to where we were and make sure that race is up and running or just about to do so.
Yep, Goldie, and I'm getting everybody on the list. Thank you for dropping it in on YouTube. So I'm getting people, make sure it's your Upland in-game name, and then I will make sure to get everybody ready to go.
Well, there we go. We've got it up. We do have the names in there. I'm in there with the Genesis cart. We've got 6 total racers. We have some of the same racers, some new ones in there. KO Ninja made it in. King Cody's in there. Blue Rain, Just NFT3, and Greg Zodic in as the 5 racers. Again, this is a finish it as fast as you can, first, second, third, winning a gift here on Christmas, or right here before Christmas, because we're cruising that way. Merry Christmas. Let's get this race started. We've got 6 racers. Like I said, I will be keeping myself out of it. First, second, third are the winners. We do have, this is as our grand prize winner winning race. We are going to have the Series T truck first, Phantom second place, third place, getting the monument Monument 1 from Samurai Aquatics. This is something that is a very large prize. That is one of 200. It was one you had to earn by holding 10 different pieces of their work. So it was it was a very limited thing. And there was additional ones that were given out in a different additional way. So very cool to have this prize there for people to go and win, to be able to win here on Christmas. What a gift. And looking forward to getting this race started here at Upland.
Yeah, Goldie, this and you're focused on you. You're not on the screen, just you're not sharing if you didn't know that. But this is a huge. Go ahead.
No, I'll get back if it's dropped off here, Uplando. It should have been up. It looks like it is. Let me get back to where I can see it, Uplando. You're absolutely right. Get it back. There we go. Why don't we see it, Uplando? There it is. It was hiding the whole time.
This is huge.
Look at that.
This is huge. This is all these prizes, right? This is the big gift under the tree, really, right?
This is the biggest under the tree. We got a couple more to go. Again, if you're sneaking yourself here, there's your race, Blue. There's your race. She's putting in comments here, Uplando. She has a mic. She could jump in and talk, and she's putting the comments in.
I love it.
So it's there. There we go. We can see. Blue can't knock me out of this one again.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, JT. Let's see what goes on here. We've got a couple rounds here. Like I said, Uplando, that first race, that's just window dressing. It doesn't as much matter because we got 2 and 3. You don't want to get too far behind, of course. But we get things exciting here. That second, that third lap, anyways. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna get it up here so I can see everything going on. Hey, Uplando.
Yes.
We'll drop this here as we do travel around this track. I'm going to get a couple different things for people to see. We're going to go and we're going to look at the race here. First place, KO Ninja right now, right on his tail. King Cody. Do you look at that, Uplando? We come around the corner here. We see that this is Genesis Week 2022 ornament with that projection over top. We didn't know if that was going to lead to being able to have custom tops on our different meta ventures. Obviously, we haven't seen that yet, but we have seen different tops put on different meta ventures. So I think that was possibly part of it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Very cool. No, you're good. Very cool to see that happening here around the bend. We've got KO Ninja. We've got King Cody here in second. We got Just NFT 3. First, second, third. I am going to slow myself down right here in a second because I'm in fourth place. So Greg Zodic, get it back in front of me if you can. I'm trying.
I took a wrong turn twice. That's why I'm last. There's a way to take another wrong turn on this one. This is
Oh, that's right. You can.
Yeah.
You missed it. You missed the window
Twice. Yeah, and so I'm in the back.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm trying not to get in first, second, third. First, second, third, really well established up there. Again, trying to get myself back a little further. So let these people pass me. We are in second lap anyways. I need to get myself out of third place. So let me put some brakes on here so I can watch it. Well, we have to watch me brake because people can't get in first, second, third place. Get up there, people. Get up there. First, second, third. Pass me. I got my brakes on. I'm going 30 kilometers an hour. You can do it.
Justin did it. He's passed you, Goldsmith.
Just NFT's back in front of me. Greg Zodic, Blue. Come on. Catch up. So here we are back here. I am far enough back, I think, that I feel comfortable. Catch up, people. That I feel comfortable jumping back in and being able to watch the action as it goes. Yeah. KO Ninja, first place. King Cody still there in second. Let's see what that distance looks like. King Cody tried to use the boost there. Not quite there. We got some lengths there still in the third. Early in the third of that race. So we are watching this go around here, trying to catch up with about halfway through this race. There I am still back in fourth place. So I'm glad to still be back there. But first and second, very close to each other compared to third. Just NFT way back there. I think the race is for third here, Uplando. If we can sneak up and try to pass Just NFT, KO Ninja and King Cody, they can compete it out, they can duke it out, but I don't think anyone's going to catch them at this point. Looking at Just NFT way back there. I see it coming around the bend here, but it's too far, I think, at this point. We'll be seeing things coming around here for first place here in just a second. Probably about 35, 40 seconds here.
Yeah.
But we do have 1 and 2 right next to each other. Just NFT, a couple turns back still. Myself, where am I? Back here. Oh, I'm about to be passed. Greg Zonic. Hey, Uplando, let's give Greg Zonic, if Greg can get past me here. Get past me, Greg.
Come on, Greg.
We have first, second, third. Greg Zonic, get in fourth, just so I can say you beat me. That's your prize. Your prize is you can say you beat me. First, second, and third are our gifted prizes here. In this race, not everyone can be a winner. But Greg, if you just go a little faster, at least you have the bragging rights to have beat me here in this race. All right, so let's take a look. Looks like we are just passing the finish line. We are coming around the bend here, and just NFT being third place here in just 1 second. We'll have to get across the finish line, all 6 of us, so that we can see the final race. I'm going to use my boost to try to get there as quick as I can, and then hopefully Blue can catch up, and hopefully we can have Greg Zonic catch up as well.
Blue, it's all right. Blue.
Wrong turn, Uplando. Wrong turn.
It happens sometimes.
All right, there we go. We got. They were far enough back that the race called it. We've got KO Ninja in first place. We have King Cody second, and Just NFT in third place here. Like I said, pretty close between KO Ninja and King Cody. Just NFT still getting an incredible prize here. Still getting an incredible prize of the Monument number 1. One of the first carts for the Phantoms in the game of Upland. One of the first UGC carts going to King Cody. Congratulations. Well earned. And KO Ninja, you earned yourself a Series T truck. The way you're going to redeem these is we're going to get this information over to I Am God. He's going to get these reserved for you guys. 9 optics apiece. The cars, again, are going to be the Almighty Olive Motors, 9409 Norris Road. Assets are going to be at AO Celestial Creations, 5700 Stockdale Highway. And again, the giveaway here, or the kind of the note here on the gifting here is, we'll say we get some feature and some highlight here from I Am God for Bakersfield here. Looks like an unforgotten city. I'll call it the unforgotten city because people like to call it a forgotten city. People are out of the city. Looks like there's a lot still going on there.
Yeah, and if you could make sure, so Just NFT 3 did win the Monument 1. Is that correct?
Just NFT 3 is winning Monument number 1. Yes, that was third place.
And then King Cody, could you spell that for me?
KINCODIE.
Got it. That's for the Phantom cart.
Yep, and then KO Ninja first place here with the truck. And again, this is not my place to disagree. The mint value or the mint price on the T is definitely higher than the Phantom cart right now, but you can't get a Phantom car if you want one right now. You gotta pick yourself at the end of the line. That all the ones that are available are reserved at this moment. So I don't know. I don't know what's the better prize, but they're both great prizes. Thank you so much, I Am God, for the gifts. Again, Merry Christmas to the winners. Very big prizes there. So I do appreciate that we're able to celebrate UGC in that way.
Look at my time. I managed to keep going around in circles. I just kept going around in circles, like avoiding the correct turn to see how long I could do it.
So
wow. 7 minutes, 46 seconds, 0.918. Hey, Blue, I guess you can control if you win or lose. You just keep taking the wrong turn every time. You're going to lose that race.
Too bad it wasn't a shortcut.
Too bad it wasn't a shortcut. Well, thank you everybody for the races. Hopefully we had a lot of fun here. Obviously, that is our last race, but we do still have more prizes here to give away with the wheel here with the spin. I'm gonna check my tab, see what I forgot and missed, and I've got a couple more above and beyond forgetting and missing. Anyways, Uplando. Upland's done a pretty good job, or a really good job, I should say. I want to thank you for everything you've done for keeping track of who's won what. I do think that it's a law on you. I did a very little part of everything, so it's a law on you. I hope we don't have to go back and search the video to see if we missed anything. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So I get at least I did the one I did Uplando. At least I did that one right.
Yeah, buddy.
But again, it's a lot of work. I apologize if anyone's names got missed from any of these wheels. But this is our last opportunity to catch that, right, Uplando? So if you want to run through that list, if we want to catch anybody else, if anyone is come into the YouTube side the last 25 minutes, last half hour, let's say, it's been hard to keep track of. So if Uplando wants to just double check. Double check and see if we catch everyone there.
Yeah. I'm getting people that are. I'm looking in 3 places. People are DMing me.
Oh, I know it's tough, Upland. No, it's tough. But again, we're not trying to omit any person anywhere.
Right. That's
right. Wolf Warner saying he tried to enter the kart races and didn't have the chance. Those filled up so fast, Upland. Though
I think it was amazing.
I think saying, hey, these are kart races. We gave them a teaser. We gave them a teaser of what the prizes were, and they jumped in there fast.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Let me go back over to see what we've got. I think I've got everybody from the YouTube list. Let me check out StreamYard one more, or the City Center Plaza one more time to see who we got in there and see if I missed anybody. But it looks like we've got everybody caught up one last time, and then we'll do some spins. How many spins we got left, Goldie?
We could do a couple things, Upland, because I like to highlight. I want to highlight something that happened today that not everybody got a chance to get in on. I want to highlight that was a sale officially in Upland. I like to celebrate the holiday season. We had the ugly sweater contest this year, which was the inaugural UGC test for wearables. Those don't become sales, but Upland did sell 3 ugly sweaters. So I've got one. I'm gonna pick out which one we're gonna give out. Maybe I'll let people pick out which one I should give out. That I was lucky enough to be able to purchase today. Not everyone got the opportunity. And then we're going to be able to give away a couple pieces that were given by Too Stupid to Win that he got in so late, Uplando, that I don't even have the picture. I'm going to have to look up. But we'll see if I can find that along the way. So I've got at least 3 spins, unless I'm missing something else, which I don't see that I'm missing anything else right now. So I'm going up and down that list just to double check. Did you get a prize for? You did put in Elijah Judo did win the hip hop speaker from HB Collective from Evergreen Lasser. Okay, perfect. Yep. That's great. Yep. I think I'm finding them all. I think you had put a couple of the notes in different places. 25 winners. Again, I'm going to share this tab just to show people because we're trying to keep track of everything in the easy way. We don't want any winners lost. If I have to go back and check the video footage, we will later, but we don't want to have to do that. 25 winners were the first 25 people in the cafe today. That's right. the Plaza, because the Plaza was the first place we looked because it was full before we started. It was over 25 people in there before we even started. So the first 25 in the Plaza did get this
snapshot on those. I did take a snapshot.
Perfect. Did get this Block Explorer here from the team. Otherwise, everything else been given out. I do have 2 pieces here, like I said, from Too Stupid. I'm going to try to find those real quick. Here we go.
Please do. And again, you will get those Block Explorers from the team. We will send your in-game name. That's why we're asking for the in-game name for Upland so that they can get those over to your in-game asset wallet for your Block Explorer. If you were the first 25 snapshots were taken. And then I have added new people that have come into both the YouTube stream and over there in the City Center Plaza. I'm adding as they are in there. I think I've got everybody in there. I'm excited to see what
and I haven't seen the name Big Pepperoni in there. Did you get that sneaked in there as well, Uplando?
As a matter of fact, they have been in. We'll go back over.
Oh,
there.
No, that's fine. I just hadn't seen their name before, and then I just happened to see it because I'm all over, and they said baked pepper, so maybe they gave him the name in their baked pepper.
I will make 100% sure on baked pepper.
Beautiful.
Let's take
Bitcoin Bean R.
Bitcoin Beaners in there. Yep.
Perfect.
So we got Jaded Priest, BK Killa 24, OG Killa, Bitcoin Beaner, Keith Olson, all been added to those lists. And then what was the name you just said? Baked pepper
was it. Perfect. Yeah. So the good news about the Plaza Uplando is those should all be people's in-games names.
Yes.
So that makes it really easy, or makes it easier anyway. So
yes, glad
to have seen that we at least had that on our side. Getting this pulled up here with trying to see what Too Stupid's gifts are, because I haven't seen the image and he kind of dropped them halfway through here. But if you want to get the names up and you want to get things popped up there, I'm glad, and I thank you so much for going and double checking that. If we had to go, if we missed anybody, we try to go back and get those people added in. Unfortunately, it's not an automatic way it's done. It's Uplando's headhunting, looking for those names on both locations.
And you will see the numbers, even though we've been removing names off the list when they win.
Yeah.
There's still 67 people eligible to win. So we're adding, even though people are dropping off on all these spins, I'm still adding people onto this list and making sure you're there. We've got the reindeer race up Goldsmith, buddy. I'm ready to roll.
Perfect. So I do want to get the map assets here set. So give me 2 seconds. Let me get that chart to pull up here. We're going to look over here, and I'm going to get this shared here in just a second. But we are going to go look at our jumping in and looking at, what are we giving away? We're going to map assets, and we're going to map assets. We're in the city of San Francisco. Get that pulled up here.
And I want to just say, while you're doing that, Goldsmith, really quickly, we have done something like this before. We've done these marathon streams. We used to do this in the Upland Cafe, where you still do the show. The Goldsmith is carrying on the tradition of something that we have done probably back in the day before I even started recording them. If you count all in, probably 600 shows. We're doing nightlies almost. We're doing 7 days a week at one point. Goldsmith was co-hosting. We'd always be in there and sharing news and information about the game of Upland in that voice channel in Upland Discord, where Goldsmith still does a nightly show, carrying on that tradition over there. And then he, of course, is in the city center now doing his show once a week. We came together
twice a week, Uplando. Twice a week.
Twice a week.
We're the second week of doing that. So Tuesdays and Fridays now, 7 p.m.
Tuesdays and Fridays. So it's such a great honor to be here with you and keeping this tradition going and watching you progress from the role that you had on the show when I did the Uplando show, coming into the Nightly Cafe show and on into this format. Congratulations on you doing it. I love that you're keeping that tradition on there and doing the way you do. So much appreciated. Thanks for having me on. I really do. I really do, man. It's been great.
Oh, I think we're pushing, like, honestly, I think I'm pushing like doing 600 of these shows, Uplando, between doing them with you and doing them on my own here. We got like 600 shows in. So
easy.
You know, it's a certain point of it's exercise. Mary Mrs. Claus right here. We've got Mary Mrs. Claus, and we're also gonna have if I can go find it here, we're gonna have the Mr. Claus as well. So there's our Mr. Claus, the OG Santa, the Mary Mrs. Claus.
And did you add these to the list?
I did not. So you got to sneak them in there, Uplando. Sneak them in there. Mary Mrs. Claus and OG Santa, I believe, are our two. Are our two prizes given out. Mint numbers, they're going to be whatever mint number gets reserved. So it's not going to be a specific mint number, but we will get these reserved for you. It's a one-off thing. Get on over to the location. And you did see me looking up here, Uplando. It is the UPX podcast showroom number 1. It's in San Francisco, California. It is going to be address is going to be 615 Indiana Street, San Francisco, California. The UPX podcast showroom number 1. And I can't put this out there enough. Again, I mentioned that we will be doing this something similar. We prizes. Again, not as much prize focus, more on the news, more on the year, but prizes along the way. Plenty of great prizes. This coming Thursday, 6:15 p.m. PT here in the Plaza, as well as on YouTube for the UPX podcast. And I can't say it enough. We're going to have some team members in. We're going to have a number of guests in. It's going to be a great opportunity to recap and go over the year and celebrate what happened last year. Look forward to next year and look for things that we haven't gotten yet to hopefully be done. And we have some open conversation on those things and some of the I wish it happened, but it didn't happen, but more so looking forward to highlighting what actually did happen last year. So we got two prizes up. I know I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more so we can do 3 spins here at the end. And then we can kind of close things out on if we've got anything else or anything else that anyone else Uplando that I missed that you have prizes or anything else that was given out. But I mean, we're 3 hours in, buddy. We're 3 hours in.
Nothing new. Right. It's Christmas, 3 hours in.
Well, 3 hours in. Welcome to the show. We started this so much earlier, Uplando. It's a matter of stamina at this point. But
that's right.
It is one of those things, again, 3 hours into a stream, sometimes people lose their voice. But, it is one of those things that at least we started early enough that we're not at 2:00 in the morning for us, like we've done in the past.
Yes.
You know what, Upland? Take a look at Discord for me. Take a look at the cafe at the same time. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna let it happen. It's gonna take 30 seconds to catch up in the cafe, so we'll let that happen. The Plaza, Llama Claus Couture, Llama Drama Tree Pajama, and the Soaring Llama Apparel. One of those is gonna be added to this list pile. I don't want to give away all my ugly sweaters, but I am happy to give away one of the 3 and making the choice of what people want to do. Because again, I think that the Soaring Llama Apparel one is the greatest one. I would love to keep it.
Whichever one you want to roll with, my friend.
No, I want to see someone say something, but I think the Soaring Llama is the best looking one. It's the one I'm happiest with for myself. So let's do the first 2, and we'll see what the responses are from people. If there's a unanimous Llama Claus Couture, Llama Drama Tree Pajama, or the Soaring Llama Apparel, whichever people prefer the most, that's the one we'll do. But let's do the first 2, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Let's start with Mrs. Why not? Because she has the real hard job. She has to feed that guy. She feeds that guy year round. Uplando. He only flies around the world one day. He only does one day. Uplando. And Mrs. Claus, she takes care of the elves. She hangs out and she makes food. She keeps that place in order. And you know what, Uplando? She runs all the books and everything, and she keeps Santa Claus from running bankrupt. That's it all, Upland. I'd like to see.
I will say this last thing before we start. Last thing before we start this race, we'll hop over. If you want to go ahead and hop over to my stream, it's up and running for the races.
Oh, it is. Okay,
races
perfect.
Coming up. This goes all the way back. I mean, Goldie, you and I first doing. It's talking about doing the books, having. I want to say this because this is one of the most important parts about MetaVentures. If you're going to start and you find a group of people that you're working with, or you're starting to work with MetaVentures, you got to find somebody that you can really trust, that you can really work with, to hang in there with you, to go for the long run. And Goldsmith was right there with me in the first part when we did the Block Explorer shop over there in Fresno with me and got those things up and running. There was no way to go in there and do a sub merchant. We literally had to use burners to get these NFTs that were Block Explorers in. So once again, man, all appreciation, my friend. Thanks for being there for me, and I can't wait to close this out. But let's do some spins, man. Let's get some races.
Perfect. I'll be honest. I see people want to do Soaring Llama, so that's probably what we're gonna do for the 3rd one. I think it's the best looking one. D-Tech, put D-Tech. Hey, stop. Okay, D-Tech, we'll get your name in there for the last 2. I'm glad you made it. Yeah. We didn't see you before. Now that you're here, we will get you in, my friend. You will be in for Mr. Claus. You will be in for the shirt. Thank you for being a sponsor today. Thank you for putting stuff in there. I don't think we got you in earlier because you weren't here. But now that you are, we'll get you in. All right. So Absolutely. 34 seconds in, 31 seconds in. I don't even start calling the names until the end of Lando. Because
I know.
You know how this race does. All right. West Ender's up front here. RD Pfeiffer coming up with West Ender. Let's see what's going on here. Pfeiffer's going to trip. I can tell you that. There he goes. Now coming up on the end here. You know what? It's Tink SG has been up on the front a couple times. 10 seconds on. I don't think you're going to make it, but good luck. Let's see what happens. We got a couple. Look at that. Remember, Boogie's About was getting right close. Uplando. And out of nowhere, of course, the scientist. That is always the way it is, Uplando. Out of nowhere, right up in the air, it is Rudolph. Rudolph in a Christmas tree.
I love it, scientist. We're going to put you. And what was that? What did scientists grab here at the end?
Oh, he grabbed. We start with Mrs. Mrs. Claus. We start with Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus.
Gotcha.
From Too Stupid to Win from the Upix Podcast showroom.
Scientist in on there. That was the winner, correct?
Yeah, that was the winner. So get D-Tech in there. He hasn't been here for the other ones, but you're here now, my friend. So let's get you in. We can get you in for the opportunity to win here. Again, thank you, D-Tech. Again, the first cart in the game of Upland. He gave us 2 of those. I Am God went a step beyond and got lucky, was able to purchase one early and donated that as well. So a lot of highlight here to the first UGC kart in the game. I'm looking forward to a lot more coming. I know a lot more are coming. There has to be a first, and Upland did not put out 15 at a time. So that first one happened to be the Phantom by DTech. And it's great to be able to give away 3 of them, Upland, because people can't buy them right now.
Excellent. So here we, yeah. No, so just so I make sure, because we're going fast. That was the Merry Mrs. Claus. Scientist won that, and then we've got an OG Santa and a sweater, right?
We got an OG Santa, again from Too Stupid Again, and then we're gonna have a sweater, and the sweater is coming from me. So if somebody wins that, there's a lot of ways to do it. The easiest way is if you have a nothing legit, and you want to swap me a nothing legit right after the show, you can have this within 20 minutes of the show being done. All right,
DTech,
so
Scientist is off the list and DTech is on.
Well, there we go.
Along with 67 others.
So DTech, good luck for you, DTech. But there are a lot of other reindeer out there. So I mean, no guarantees, but good luck, DTech. Thank you for your donations here. The arrows were great as well. You know what I did notice is when we were going around the Omniscient Olive racetrack, we saw a couple of those turns on there, those turn arrows, which are pretty cool. So pretty glad to
those are cool.
See those already in action. Emperor Meta coming up front. 13 seconds left. Good luck, but I don't see you winning it. Someone's going to sneak from the outside like they always do. Look at that. 5 seconds up, Lando. 3 seconds. Oh, there we go. City Boogie. Who's going to come up?
Oh, my God.
Out of nowhere, XRP 821. Again, out of nowhere. There was no excuse for that thing to be hanging back there like that. Jesus, sandbagging it up, Lando. And then right at the end, they say, I guess I still have some gas. XRP 21, congratulations. You got a Santa coming your way, OG Santa. We've got one more race here. DTech, good luck. Everyone else, good luck. I know a lot of people stuck it out all night and didn't win a thing. I will thank everybody for spending the time. I hope it was fun, more so than just winning a prize or not winning a prize. But again, a lot of prizes here tonight. More prizes are going to be on Thursday, 6:15 p.m. PT. At our year-end review here in the Plaza, as well as on YouTube. That's going to be technically hosted, or actually, I'm going to make sure he hosts it because I don't want to have to do all the work again up Lando. It's going to be hosted by Too Stupid to Win, along with TML, Cheese and I coming along for a little bit of comic relief, and then trying to get as many people from the team in as possible. We know there's a couple that are coming, or at least one, and then we will be having guests along the way as well. So going to be a lot of fun up Lando. Maybe you can you want to get in there? I'll get you in there.
Hey, let me know.
More the merrier.
Got some practice, buddy. I got the practice. DTech out in front. Look at DTech.
DTech is too early. Don't waste your legs up Lando. Don't let him waste his legs. DTech, you're wasting your legs. The guy who's up front right now never wins. I'm sorry, buddy.
But look at those. We got those new people on the list. Bitcoin Beaner X and DTech on the list.
See what we get for putting them on the list up, Lando? They show up at the end. They still have a chance to win because they're here. Coach Funk, again, thank you so much for your gift today. For helping sponsor the things along the way. Again, thank you to all the sponsors. There's no question that it is more fun when people have something to win. It's fun just to be here with all of you. But Ian Betts coming way out. 6 seconds left. It was quite a run, but it was too early, Ian. It was too early because here, out of nowhere, comes VicCon 1. Not a question, Uplando. That winner is going to come from nowhere.
Yep. That was amazing. VIC, what's the name? VICCOIN 1?
VICC Bitcoin 1. I think you got it, Uplando.
There you go. Well, congratulations. I think that's all the spins that we had, my friend.
Well, we got to close this out a couple ways, right? Look back and make sure I didn't miss a prize because, again, there's been a lot of generous people. Thank them all for their efforts. Again, as I put out this, the call originally, the idea was to get as many people as possible who had a shop who wanted it highlighted, who had stuff they were willing to give out to the community, and to give those out in a way that encouraged people to come into those communities, to come in and again consider for purchase in the future, but also just to see what else is out there, because there's a lot going on in UGC. There continues to be a lot going on in UGC. I want more to be going on in UGC, but there is already a lot out there that people aren't seeing. So it's a great opportunity to take a look. I always like to highlight, and I'm going to do it right here, Upland, because I can.
Please.
I want to go back here. I want to add back to the stage here. We're gonna get out of here. So somebody did win. Who won Soaring Llama, Upland? You had the list.
Who and what was it? I'm sorry.
The last winner was Soaring Llama. So it was Vitcoin. Vitcoin won.
Vitcoin, yes.
Yeah, won this one right here. Vitcoin, if you can send me a DM immediately in the Game of Upland to the Goldsmith in the Game of Upland, or on Discord, or just shout it out. You just have to send me a nothing, the cheapest, the least valuable item that you have for a legit FIFA legit, or whatever the case is, and shoot it my way as soon as you can for a swap for that Soaring Llama apparel ugly sweater, and it's yours. I can get it to you tonight. You can wear it on Christmas if you get me that trade here shortly. So I do want to shout out, and I do want to put out here again, look at this list over here. We go to directory, we go to shops, we see a monster list. When I gotta turn off the filters first, but we see a monster list of different shops that are in the Game of Upland that you can go right now and buy things from secondary, from primary. When I say primary, it means that they were made by that person or by an associated factory, sold through that shop for the first time. Secondary means they were sold somewhere else and then are being resold at a shop. There are a ton of those shops in the game. There's close to 1,000, I think, now between all the different shop types. There's factories here, factories galore, factories putting out map assets, factories putting out structure ornaments. Great opportunity to put your own art out there. Look at that, Upland. I just happened to drop on D-Tech's. Here's an ornament workshop. Here's a map asset workshop. Obviously, we know that he has the carts. His carts are going out right now, workshop for the auto. So we see all of those. And again, we see a lot of other names on this list. These are all putting things out. The iFactory, look at that, Uplando. We're just falling upon people who are sponsors. That just happens to work out. Look at that.
Yep.
So someone did win that iCandy today. Congratulations to them. That was a big spin, Uplando. That was somebody who got very lucky on the spin earlier today. And I can't say it enough. This is our opportunity to really build the Game of Upland. It is the economy that affects Uplanders most directly. Is if something is made by an Uplander, designed by an Uplander, it's sold in an Uplander shop. You buy from them. That's going directly back to an Uplander. That's right. It's a cyclical system, but it's also rewarding someone for the work. When Upland sells an asset, that's fine. That's good. That's part of the game. But I really love seeing UGC being highlighted. And I think we've seen a lot of that here tonight. We've got to see a couple different speedways. Consider sponsoring a speedway by doing paid races, by doing staked races. A small portion of that, 5% of that, goes to the raceway holder, the speedway owner. So definitely consider doing that. We do know that there's other potential means of monetization for speedways in the future, but as of right now, that's your way of sponsoring them or taking care of them. But it's also a way for you to compete and play a game, much like treasure hunting used to be, where you are putting a little bit of money in. You may win based on your own efforts. So I think that's a little bit of a replacement to treasure hunting, though many other people will still want to keep seeing treasure hunting be a thing here in the Game of Upland, and maybe it will be. But UGC is affected a lot more here with the speedways, with the factories, with the shops, and of course, can't highlight enough the dev shops. We've got a number of different games in the Game of Upland Layer 2. You have a portal ability to go into Layer 2. You have other individuals who put a lot of effort into making applications to help the game as well. So that's my appeal, Uplando. That's my UGC appeal.
One thing in there.
Yeah.
So Layer 2, you mentioned, thanks everyone that played Uplandia and participated in this Miami event. They get their map asset, their block explore. I will say, if you are, this is my end of the night appeal or plea for you guys, little shout out there. If you are a web developer, if you got skills, if you know programming languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, Perl, if you got it and you know the skill sets, specifically web developer, we're looking for you. Direct message me. I'm Uplando over on Upland Discord. You can get there by the upland.me website. Hit over to Discord. If you're new to the game, that's where you can find a lot of these communities and a lot of these different people promoting and advertising their UGC map assets and the things that they create. It's a good place to start to learn. People like Lily and DTech and others are in there, Land for Land, and so many more that are creating these assets. You can ask those questions as a UGC channel. Get over there and start to participate. Like I said, we're looking for web developers to always progress in the things that we're doing. Thank you for everybody that donated and you got you got a little bit of a spotlight and eyes on. We really appreciate it so much. Goldsmith and I thank you for having me in here this evening.
Yeah, I want to jump into some of these comments. Again, we had so many comments going so quickly. We tried to address some of them coming through. So do thank the people who are giving us a heads up that things were not on the wheel, so we were able to get that back in there. Do appreciate some of the comments throughout the night. Trying to give things along the way, be part of the conversation. So thank you everyone there. We had a lot going on, so we didn't get to all of them, but I did want to catch up on a couple in here. King Cody asking about where to go for the Phantom cart. Uplando, just verify for me, is King Cody's cart the one that you have in your possession or the one that is still not picked up? Is he 37, 38, or is he 18?
I'm going to go back in there and look right now, Goldsmith. Let's take a look at King Cody, where he was. That is number 18 mint from Race 5. King Cody, number 18 mint.
So number 18, that is going to be reserved for you at the amount of 9 UPX. So I hope that nominal fee is worthwhile for you. 9 UPX, you're going to be purchasing yourself a cart. It is going to be picked up by you in the city of Bakersfield. Address on that. Let me get back to our thing. Hey, Uplando, that form you started. I know. I snuck some stuff. I snuck some stuff in there that wasn't as clean, but it was awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. And I got King Cody out there. Boom. Got that information dropped over there in YouTube for him.
Yeah, perfect. So it's gonna be over at Olive Motors, Almighty Olive Motors, 9409 Norris Road. We do have to get that information over to, and I think that I'm gonna make sure it was King Cody, right?
Yeah.
And that's in-game King Cody. I just want to make sure that we get that sent over right.
Yep. Hopefully it is.
So you will see that at one point that pops up and says reserved. It might take a day or so. We'll be getting the information over to the sponsors. Again, tomorrow's Christmas, so we'll see what we can do. But I'm gonna give a heads up to the sponsors here tonight. It is 9:00 here on the East Coast already. It's only 6:17 on the West Coast, but it's getting late fast. So we'll do our best to get some of these informations out to the reserve sponsors who will be able to get a reserve for you, and we can send you a heads up that it's ready and reserved for you to pick up. And I will tell you a quick hint here. The game of Upland under messages will actually send you a message that says blank item has been reserved for you at blank shop. So that can also be your heads up here, King Cody, that you will see that being reserved for you. You will see that note. So I will send that. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. God, I thought you were doing. Could you tell people how to turn on their messages in game? Show them how to do that so that if they want and we have their in-game name, we can message those people. If you go down there and show them with that. Yeah.
You should have already done it, people. This has been going on for a year, Uplando. All right. So we're gonna go over to chats here. I think you have to get into chats themselves here to be able to turn it on. Obviously, I'm already enabled, but you would have to go ahead here and enable. I can go sneak somebody here, but you could have to go in here and enable if you've never been enabled before.
So do that so that we can get you message, and it also opens up messaging in the game for other players too. Thank you, Goldsmith, for doing it.
No, absolutely not a problem. So yeah, easy enough. So if people want to get a hold of you, having your messages open is an important way, but it also makes it easier. But Uplando, even other than those private messages, it's these messages right here.
That's right.
That will happen. And look at all those things. I put a bunch of money in here. Perfect. So I do have by Elijah. I do see that medium stand was reserved. He can actually reserve that for somebody else. We'll figure that out for picking that up from Elijah Judah. But we did go over the pickup addresses for all of those. Those pickup addresses are the shop addresses for each of those sponsors. So we can get you more information on that later. But of course, that's the easiest thing. Is all of our sponsors are gonna help keep them at their site. You do have to travel to get there, but you don't need to do it tomorrow. So if you're going to be in the city in a week or a month and you're not going to do it right now, they will hold there for you reserved at those shops.
And we've got it in the list, Goldsmith. So we've got everybody recorded. As you guys can see, we're doing that all night. So we will make sure we get those items to you.
And again, it's maybe until the 26th with the holiday.
Yeah.
But if we can get messages out to people tonight, the key thing is the sponsors are being generous enough to give things. So I don't expect all of our sponsors to get back to us tonight, but we will try to get those messages out to our sponsors so they know who to reserve things for.
Yep, hang in there with us.
Absolutely, Uplando. So I'm gonna, you just soapboxed already, Uplando. I was gonna say I was gonna give you the opportunity to soapbox, but you already soapboxed. So I did,
and I just
go for it.
No. I was just thank you everybody that was here both on YouTube watching Goldie's stream there and then over in the City Center Plaza. Thank you to Upland. Thank you, Upland, for providing us those amazing block explorers for those who got in early and snagged those up. We always appreciate that. Working with the team, X1, Lisette, Squall, Idon, Dirk, Kelly, all of you, Danny. It's such an amazing group over there. That
I'm going to stop you
so
now. Keep this going, but start queuing up one more race, one more random race, Uplando. And you keep going. You keep thanking the team because it's the team's the team. When the team has it right, they have it right. And there's a couple folks who I wouldn't be able to do what I do without. So there's no question there. I'll let you keep soapboxing, but I don't want to miss this offer by Cookie Jar Industries. I believe Cookie Jar Industries tied in here with Uplanders Brew Coffee. So Uplanders Brew Coffee, a free bag of Uplanders Brew. Love to see it. Thank you, Cookie Jar Industries. Uplanders Brew Coffee going to the winner, and Cookie Jar Industry just confirm for me in 2 seconds. Just send the message or put it in YouTube. Just confirm if there's shipping included, if there, what the details are, if somebody's international, because we have a lot of international listeners. Again, I never know the answer because I never know what people's shipping situations are with their vendors.
Yeah, especially if it's international. Somebody could be, I've done that before where I've had to ship a skateboard, internationally. So
it's like I'm going to send it. I mean, I've been so surprised. I've been surprised with some of these media mailers internationally. Some of them aren't as expensive as I would think they are, but obviously they do. They do have some costs with international shipping for sure. But we're still going to do the spin here again. Thank you for the offer, Cookie Jar Industries. We'll definitely do the spin. We'll get that going here in just a second. As Uplando, did you have to go pull the names again, or you still had them?
I had to go pull the names again.
Oh, gosh.
I'm almost there.
Well, if you got them, you got them.
I'm almost there.
So everybody who's on right now, thank you for holding on. I mean, people were probably already jumping out. People were probably already jumping out here. Yeah. Because hey, we said the prizes were done, but there's one more left. We'll get that snuck in there. I thank you so much, Cookie Jar Industries, for putting that out there. Uplanders Brew Coffee. I love when people with projects, I call it layer 2. I call it layer 2. If you make a business and market it to other Uplanders and have communities surrounding it, and then you are selling that product, within those tangential spaces, you try to be part of the Upland community with your product. I call that a layer 2 physical product. So that's really cool. I'm glad you guys are doing it, and thank you so much for the offer.
And here we go, right, Goldsmith. You got it up?
I've got it up. It looks like it's streaming. Woo! Let's get it going. Woo! There we go, Uplando. Your face is gone, but I see your little character here. I'm not even going to say what's going on, Uplando, for a few seconds here because, like I said, I get depressed when these guys get their butts beat. But we're getting into 44 seconds, and let's go take a look. Lost Lowers up there in the front. I've got Easy Cake right there behind. I'm going to choke on this because I don't have anything on my throat. It's been 3 hours, and I am losing my voice. All right, we got Edward and War. Almost won before, but did not quite do so. Mary Ellen, that person already won, or almost won. Was almost there. We've got wow, Uplando. This is going to be a real upset.
Maybe again, I had to pull the list, so this wasn't easy.
No. When they get past, it's going to be. No, they didn't end up winning. but they were close before. Oh! So much for 4 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. There you go. It's always gonna happen, Uplando. And TJ Miami boy, you've been here all night. Thank you so much. And now you're a winner. TJ Miami boy winning on a spin.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Coffee. That's a great prize, Uplando. I mean, we've got
we'll
a
add it
lot
to
of
the
great
list here.
prizes. I mean, I was gonna put a number to it, and one point I was like, oh, there's a $500,000 Upex worth of prizes here, and then I was like, no, I didn't do the math. I shouldn't say that, but I'm pretty confident we did a great job. A lot of the community came together on this. I'm gonna do one more roll down and say thank you everybody who was a sponsor. Please consider patronizing people who patronize the community, people who work with the community, who put things out as try to help here in the community. I find that there's a lot of people who work together here. Cookie Jar Industries, thank you for dropping in the Uplander brew here at the end as another prize. Those type of things where a little bit of notoriety in the community, do the right things, try to support other people, other Uplanders is what we're trying to do as much as we can, and would love to see this economy keep going. And that's why I want to close out my side and give you the mic again, Uplander, because you were speaking beauty on the team, beauty. But I cut you off because I wanted to get that coffee out to people.
Yeah.
Let's say it one more time. Merry Christmas, happy belated Hanukkah, happy Yule, belated Yule. Happy Kwanzaa, happy Festivus for the rest of us, and of course, Happy New Year. It's a week away, but Happy New Year and a happy and safe holiday season.
We did it, Goldie.
That's your last one. Is we did it.
We did it. Thank you, Goldsmith. Thank you, everybody that participated. Thank you to the team. We'll see you next year.
See you next year. Thank you, guys.